Professor Robert.
How are you?
Are you Professor Robert?
Yes, this is Professor Robert.
Oh, nice to meet you, Professor Robert. I'm really glad to be here with you and listening to you what you are going to tell us. Thank you.
I have some bad news. I am not backed by the gold mine. They ended our contract. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, we are not backed by that gold mine. Hello, Calvin. Hello, Smurf. Hello, Mike, Angela, Felton, Andrea, Holland, Stellar.
Yeah, Professor Robert, I would like to ask a question. If you would like to if this is possible.
What is your question?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, greeting from Lima, Peru, South America. I speak Spanish, English, so I'm trying to share this information also with people who speak Spanish here in South America. Because one question that many people are asking me so far is, what about the free coins? There will be available anytime, maybe 2026, when approximately?
Yeah, don't bother, man. I don't know what I was thinking, and it was a scam, man.
Seatbelt securely.
Sorry?
It's not backed by gold.
Okay, it's not backed by gold. It was a scam.
Yes.
Seatbelt securely.
Oh, sorry, Professor Robert. I have people interested in buying. That's why I'm asking.
Don't tell him to buy. I actually think Barbie's gonna get in trouble with the IRS.
Okay.
Because she made a deposit of $10,000 and that automatically triggers an IRS audit.
Wow. That's really bad, Professor Robert, because we were really interested in buying and see, you know? Good.
Yeah, and you see my sponsors were not at the game.
Okay. So that's why the group is closed.
Yes.
Okay, great. I will be here listening what you are going to tell us, Professor Robert. Thank you.
Seatbelt securely.
Okay, the person with the seatbelt, can you mute your mic? And who's snoring? Mr. Smurf?
Seatbelt securely. Seatbelt.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. I just got on, so I don't know what this I guess the meeting's about, but I'm assuming it's about like the stuff that's happening.
Yeah, we didn't have any sponsors at the game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I was talking to my friend, my one who brought my sponsor, and I was venting to him, like, because I had intentions of wanting to participate in the thing, but they, like, I don't know, like, who all attended the Zoom meeting that we just had, because the recording wasn't available. So I was wondering, for anyone that attended the last one, did they discuss anything about the withdrawals and then
yeah, they talked about the withdrawals, but they were saying like 5%, which is another tip off to me that it's not legitimate. Because if you buy any other coin from any other exchange, you could take it off right away. Like, you could take 100% off of Coinbase right away and move it to external wallet if you wanted to.
Is that with pre-sale coins, or that's with the ones
that's with any coin. That's with any coin. And to the guy who mentioned in ICO earlier in the chat room, in ICO listing, actually list how many coins are being sold, how much, like, you know, if you're buying it at 1,000, do you get a discount? How many coins are belong to the developer? It lists how many how many people in the coin development actually what their percentage is too. So it tells you if the developers still own 90% or if they own 50%. You know, if the marketing team gets 20% of the coins, that's how a real ICO works.
Yeah, what's the thing about the 5%? So so this is what I've been telling, like that's why I haven't been talking to too many people, because like I want to make sure when I say something, I'm saying everything correct, that it's also being finalized. So that's why I'm a little hesitant of like talking to people. But the 20th was the day we're supposed to have done the 1,000, not 5%, but the 1,000 deposit withdrawal for those who deposited 1,000 or more. So that's the thing I was, like talking about, how they're gonna open it up so we can withdraw 1,000, and then in March, whatever the date is for March, is when we will be able to withdraw 5%. And they said that was going to be a quarterly thing, or I think it's like every 3 months.
Yeah.
Until it goes live.
Yeah, that's not how it
goes live. Sorry.
That's not how a real air.
So when it goes live,
that's not how a real airdrop works. Airdrop, you could cash out as soon as the thing goes. You don't have. It's not 5%. If I dropped a coin called it Smurf coin right now, right?
That was the way for. Yeah, they said that was the way for them to keep the coin stable.
No, that's
Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin dropped.
Right, but that's because the market dictated that. That's what.
Yeah. So when people pull out, then it caused the coin to drop low. So
right.
Those are things I do know about. But my issue is the how do you say, following through on the words, the things that they promises, but also communicating if there's any issues. So I'm trying to be. I want to be positive, and I want us all to be positive, but I want us to see the results. I want us to be able to see the things that we're told, and if anything happens, then they'll let us know. Hey, this is what happened, because I was looking forward to the halftime. I was going to invest because the halftime thing, what we were told, is 5,000, and
right.
You don't necessarily have to be there. Because Dominique said she wasn't going to be there, but she was going to, put her money towards it. She was going to pay towards it. And then when the group shut down, that's when I felt like, okay, the communication just stopped altogether. You get what I'm saying? So that's my concern, is that we weren't told anything from the group shutting down, for that moment that it was, of any of the things that we were told that we should have been anticipating for. So, yeah, that's the thing I'm concerned about. But I want to have faith in this, because I want us all to be able to achieve that, whatever we were looking for, wealth or whatever, sustainability, and and I know there's people that put in a lot of money, so I'm hoping for the best. I don't want this to be a flop, because then many people will suffer.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I bought a lot of ICOs. You could sell it, and it lists the developer. It tells you the marketing gets 20% of the coin. What's the burn rate of this? Every so many coins that are bought through the ISO, this many coins get burned. It's not like I send money to Smurf, and no coin out there that I know of has said, oh, by January 20th, our coin is going to be $30. If you're that good at predicting coin, you make $20 billion in a day. Because you could bet against Bitcoin, put a hedge in, and make $1 bazillion. You can't predict the coin's value if it's on the real market. Not even the best person out there could do that.
How do you feel about speaking of the projection? Like the 10. Go ahead.
That tips me off that it's not. Sadly to say, it's not legitimate.
Yeah, I was going to say is that Yeah, speaking of the projection thing, so technically the coin wasn't supposed to reach $10 though until like in March, because that's what they was anticipating, that it was going to get to get to like $10. So for it to have gotten to like, because you know, when it was having the previous Zooms, they was speaking about maybe at the end of December that we could hit $5. And so $10, we didn't see that happening. So for that to happen, that was kind of like outside of the forecast, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, like, you know, with them being accurate, you know, with projections, because the numbers have grown way above the predicted cost, you know, cost. So
right, but
it's like when more people join, it's like it goes up higher.
Right, which my problem with that is to me it's theoretical value, because until it's on an actual exchange, I can't say a coin has value, because you know, you could sell through an ICO as much as you want, right, and say this many coins sold, but till it goes on the market, you know, that's saying like I have a great new electronics device, I sold 20 million of them, and it goes to the market, and everybody, you know, 1,000 people come out and say it's crap. You know, the big 20 influencers come out and say it's garbage. You know, like you can't say the coin's value till it hits the market. Bitcoin theoretically had no value till it went to the exchanges, and that's why everybody refers to the Bitcoin pizza, because it was a joke back in the day before it had value. And then when it hit to the exchanges, you know, it was few pennies to $1, then it was a few hundred, then it was thousands, you know. It spiked up, then it went back down, you know. That's when it had value. And now look at the value now. Now it's, you know.
Does anybody know what Bitcoin was prior to it hitting the exchange?
Exchange, I think it was low. I think, I want to say under 1,000 or something.
Yeah, but it was like private for those who were.
No, it wasn't private.
Of it to get in. It wasn't private?
No, okay. You so just had them.
I can't speak too much on certain things because I don't know. That's why I'm asking here, because I don't want to say something that I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Private. I was in it. I'm not gonna say at the start, but close to the start. Like I said, I got in. I got in when there was like I'd probably say I got in within between 100 and 300.
Right, and see, like with Dominique, she got in with this at 40 cents. So you see what I'm saying? So like I'm talking about like before it reached 100. Like, you know, that's why I want to make sure I don't want to speak too much ahead of myself, because you know, only the ones who were in the beginning knows how things were, like,
correct.
You know, with Facebook and Bitcoin and so on. You know, God knows if we was only lucky enough or fortunate enough to get
I was actually in Facebook early back when everyone's gonna laugh when I don't remember when they used to only beta tested certain programmers and college students back.
Right.
And now look at it. The app, it went from that, like you had to be this or have a work email, you know, to, you know, every person under the sun probably has an account now, you know, including their dog, cat, lizard, and everything else, you know. So, but back in the day, it was not private. Back in the day, it was not private. You just had to have a, you know, before you were able to mine it with a normal computer. And now you need, you know, if you want a chance in mining it, you need like a $15,000 machine to like mine it, or you just straight up buy it. It just depends. Do you want to get a part of it, or do you want to get the thing with the $15,000 machine? You have a chance of getting one whole Bitcoin. So you might get lucky, solve that problem, and then the next day you're $80,000, you know, whatever the value is, richer, because you get the full coin versus buying 1/8 of the coin, 1/12 of the coin, you know, whatever you want to buy it at, you know, how much you want to put into it. But,
right. But yeah, I'm curious about, you know, where we're moving forward, because you know, I feel like, you know, Okay, give me one sec. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm working, I'm multitasking, but yeah, I just want to know. I'm glad to see that the professor was at the game, so that's some like positiveness.
Yeah,
so
but did anybody see the ads? I googled the sponsors of today's ads. I did not see her coin listed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe something happened. Somebody wrote in the chat that maybe something happened. So I guess we'll find out whenever the next Zoom is, and then we'll move forward and just to have the clarifications and communication. I mean, we all should stay positive, because if any of us have invested in the coin, so we all owe it to ourselves to be positive and hopeful. That's on record for that,
you can be positive, but you also gotta be realistic. Like, like that was like his big claim. He's like, oh, we're gonna be like, first he claims the one game, and then it was supposed to be for every game. So I'm like, well, if you can't get the one game, I don't know, I'm supposed to believe you have the deal going through for all the games and different sports. You said NFL, NBA, and something else.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. I know Dominique is in Florida, so yeah, I guess I don't think there's any Zoom tonight, but maybe Monday there might be a Zoom. So then hopefully they'll have the thing questions so we can get questions in. And
yeah,
stuff, so
my other problem is, why does she keep locking the chat? Like, people are asking legitimate questions, like about the smart contract and what exchange is it on, and she kicks those people out of the room. Those are legitimate questions.
Well, I guess that we can ask that question, and so we can all be on the same page. I kind of felt like it was going to happen, and then somebody said, "Go ahead and shut it down." So they were like, because I was there when it happened. I was there when the whole shutdown happened. It was at 1:00 in the morning, and it just came out of nowhere. So I was trying to de-escalate things, but I did see it coming. So yeah.
Yeah, to me, that's just, I don't know, maybe I've watched too many things where, like, people trying to silence anybody who asks a legitimate question. They'll try to silence that person. Like, I've seen this in other, like, coin promoted, and then people who ask, like, those same exact questions, they'll get booted out of the room and stuff. It's because the people running the room, or funny enough, there was another guy called the professor in a different room, and he couldn't answer the question, so he just kicked the person out. Like, why won't you go back to the person and say, let me get, like, you could just say, hold on, I don't know that answer, let me get it for you. Like, why kick the person out of the room? Unless you're trying to silence critics, It makes no sense why you do that.
What is the purpose of the school?
What? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What is the purpose of the school?
Well, Stellar, we were discussing how I don't understand why the room is getting locked down every so often. And two, if anybody saw the advertise, did anybody see our coin at the Arizona game that he promised? I didn't see anything, and it doesn't have our coin listed when you Google today's sponsors. I mean, I can't trust everything I read. I watched the game. I didn't see it anywhere. I didn't know if it was just maybe for people who were at the game. Sometimes it's video billboard ads. But he promised that, remember? Several times. We're going to be at the NFL and the NBA every game, starting with the Arizona game. To me, that's promise one broken in my book. Two, we were discussing how can you predict the value of the coin when it's not on an exchange. If I'm wrong, can somebody name the exchange? Otherwise, I could say I have a coin called Stellar out there, and it's worth $100 million. If you buy in now for $100 million, in 2 days it'll go to $300 million.
I was so during the Zooms we were told that that we would have like our own exchange also be added onto like the other exchanges like Robinhood, Coinbase, and Kraken and so on. So those are the exchanges that they are.
First, Robinhood is not an exchange. It's like a seller of crypto, but not an exchange. An exchange would be Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, or like the most well-known ones. Those are exchanges. Robinhood is not really.
I probably misquoted the Robinhood, but definitely Coinbase, Kraken, and so on.
And the first thing they're gonna do. The first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna say, provide us a signed copy of this mine that you guys all toured, saying that they're actually backing the coin, and then provide us the N100, and I think this SAN. There's something else for Canada. There's two forms that other gold coins out there that are backed by gold have to provide to the exchanges. And he has not even shown that. And if you read the report that he flashed at the meeting, it says 2016 on it to 2019. I mean, I know nothing about gold, but a 4 to 5 year old mining report's a little kind of that doesn't really mean much to me. Like if I'm in a mine, I kind of want at least a year to 2 years back at most. Lastly, you get 10%, 10%, 10%, as I understand it, and that is defined as multi-level marketing. And Barbary has a disclaimer, like, I'm not a financial provider, but on at least the meetings I saw, and you cannot do that on Zoom. So I don't know why she thinks the disclaimer will protect her. And does everybody know that our VP, I forget his name, took money from somebody through Cash App for the investment of GGC coin? Now, if it goes from him to GGC coin, the company passing money through a middleman is money laundering. And that's what the big tech support scams are all about. And that's the money mules get busted day in and day out. So then that person could be considered a money mule and will get in serious trouble. And that's the VP of our global gold coin. So, why doesn't he have Patricia come on? Why doesn't he do a video? He's always out there, right? Why doesn't he have her say, yes, I am partners with this? If they're truly partners, let's look at all the Fortune 500s. When people partner or do joint ventures, you see big press conferences like, Andre is now working with K Enterprises, and K will do a press release with, say, I am now working with Andre Enterprises, They do like...
Let's have a 90-year-old lady come on. Yeah, like she's really interested in doing that.
Dude, you're claiming to be partners with a person when the mine only earns $180,000 a year. And you're claiming it to be backed by gold.
I would say whoever doesn't believe in it and doesn't want to be a part of it, just sell your coins back to them, because you'll get double what
no, you will not get double, because first, in order to sell your coins, man.
I'm talking, bro. I'm talking. If you want to sell your coins, just go sell your coins and then go on your merry way. Why does everybody got to talk trash?
Dude.
Sell your coins and go on.
So you do know your security is so piss poor that people are stacking accounts and making 10 accounts, which is illegal in multi-level marketing. That's called stacking.
As I said, if you don't like it, move on. Why you got to bring the negativity, Bill?
Because it's not legitimate, bro. I could go turn around your account. I could go make an account with your name right now. I can make an account with your name. Your security is so poor, and then say forgot password, and your password will probably come to me. And that's after a guy claimed to have a new tech guy. So you're gonna tell me the guy's worth $1 billion? He's worth $1 billion, like he claims, and he cannot make a website, a $10 website. TradingView is the graph, and they are going to be disabling your graph in the back office for hot linking to their website.
Okay, so sell your coins and adios. Peace, bro.
Why? Why are you scamming people, man? See, he jumps in to make one comment and leaves. I bet you if I look up that guy, I bet you he's been in a bunch of other scams, which I will expose that guy when he comes back. He does know all Zoom meetings are being recorded. There are several South Africans in here who are working and providing evidence against Barbie, Professor, and that guy, which is funny enough, him. So he just makes a comment and leaves.
So I have a question, Bill. Is it Bill?
Yeah, it's Bill.
That's the host. Okay, so my thing is like, what if because like with any kind of coins or anything of that currency,
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of levels, there's a lot of legalities, things that you have to do in order to meet certain guidelines and so on. So what if they are, of course this is like within I think it's 3 years, because the way they talk like in the Zooms that the GGC coin is like over 3 years, but like from the beginning until the stage where like people were getting in, because I know that Dominique said she got in at 40 cents, so I don't know what year that was, if it was this year or maybe last year, or so on. But I was just wondering, so what if they get everything together, everything that they are forecasting, or the blueprint to improvise or implement, if they get all of that, get everything in order, in place, and then they start to attach to other big companies, like what they've been briefing us on, in the Zoom. So when they meet those standards and, and so on, like, will your perspective change any?
I actually talked to 3 people well-respected in the industry, ranging from being in the industry from 6 to 20 years. And I said, hey, have you ever heard of a gold coin, like coin backed by gold that has multi-level marketing attached? And what's your thoughts on that? Before I send you I'm going to actually send them the presentation. But he said, right.
Cross recruiting then, huh, Bill?
What?
You're cross.
No. I asked an expert in the field what his thoughts on a gold coin backed by gold with multi-level marketing attached, which is what this is.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I would stay away from that. That was his. He said that right away.
Who said that?
Chris Serrano. He's been in it. That guy's been in it for 5 years. I have comments coming from a guy who's being in it for 20 plus years. They're all going to make public statements.
Okay, but I'm saying that's good for them, but what do they have to do with everyone here?
Because they're experts.
That's your personal preference.
These are experts. These people who've been in the industries have got in.
I understand. They've been. But what do they have to do with the people here? Is what I'm asking.
They are actual experts. They got into. They get in stuff.
What do they have to do with the people here?
I am going to explain it. Let me finish. These are people who've got into ICOs before they were even ICOs. So they get in before they're pre like the launch, like the owner says, I'm doing this, and they get in. So they've seen it from every level, and they've called this. They said all of them have said, do not touch that coin. And they actually said,
I've been in cryptocurrency for 15 years. I've been in trillions of ICOs. I've been
right.
in trillions.
And don't they tell you? And most ICOs all the ICOs tell you how many coins the developers, what percentage, and how many coins the developers have. Can anybody tell me how many global gold coins the developer has or owns? What percent?
We do know that. They told us that plenty of times.
What percentage?
What do you mean, what percentage?
The developers of a coin get a percentage and an amount of coins at the ICO. And then there's usually a percentage that's set aside for the marketing team.
I'm saying, my question to you is that, okay, well, maybe this project is not for you. Then you could probably go to another project. if it's not fitting what you like, then you are more than free to move on. Is what I'm saying. If it's not for you, then it's not for you.
So you're ready for the IRS audit?
Okay, the thing about it is that you have no idea behind the scenes what's going on. You don't know what.
Yeah, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. You know she's getting audited, right?
How new or old are you in this project? Did you just come on like a day or so ago?
No.
No, he probably doesn't even have a wallet. He probably doesn't have any coins.
Yeah, I actually do have a wallet, dude.
Do you even bought any?
Yeah, I have a wallet. I actually have 10 accounts because your security is so piss poor. I have 10 accounts.
You got free coins?
Yeah, I have 10 accounts worth.
Okay, but then, I'll tell you what. You got free coins. You ain't pay a dime for it, okay?
Yeah, and to take them out, you have to put $1,000 in. To take them out, you have to put $1,000 in.
I know, but what I'm saying is
so then they're not technically free coins, are they?
Okay, the thing about it is that, hey, you can do what you want over there with your friends and go probably find some coins that they're doing.
So where was the advertisement today that he Chuck?
What I'm saying is that if it's not for you, then you are more than happy to leave. Nobody's forcing a gun to your head to stay.
How come you all multi-level marketing people say that?
Bill, you gotta stay. Bill, stay here. Nobody told you to do none of that. People are grown. People going to decide what they want to do.
I would like to ask a question to Chuck. Chuck, do you understand what clawbacks are? Mr. Smart ass.
Well, no, Chuck supports Dr. Professor. So
he doesn't understand what clawbacks are. No offense, Chuck,
but the thing about it is that
do you wait? And does anybody
on this zone what you know or what you don't know? What do I have to do with anybody?
Because clawbacks are what you will all get. You will all have to pay back all profit. That's what's a clawback.
Let me tell you this, Bill. Let me tell you what I do. So I am plugged in with corporate, okay?
Oh, great.
Let me tell you this, okay? So, we have like maybe 20 billionaires. We have a banking system that they just signed a contract.
Yeah, you can't name one. But you can't name one.
But the thing about you laughing at something you don't even know. I seen the contract.
There's no contract with the gold mine.
And they have a guy that they are going to put it on Coinbase and all this stuff we've been telling you. You're just a new kid on the block just trying to spread buzz for
you've been in it. You said wait. You said you've been in the industry. You said you've been in the industry. No coin has value. No coin has value till it's on the exchange. You're saying theoretical value. That's theoretical value.
Selena. Yes.
Selena.
I'm here.
This is Professor Maxwell Paulson. Why are you engaging Bill? Why are you engaging him?
Because she has no answers.
I tried to kick him out the group. When he ain't got the phone, he'll be out the group anyway.
Oh, see how she's... I don't care. I have all your phone numbers. All your phone numbers already got him.
Yeah, really, everybody's just gonna have a hater, okay?
Bill, you don't have to do what you're doing. If you're not excited about the project, you don't have to come here and be insulting all of us.
I gotta leave.
Just leave.
Don't come here and insult
Hey,
me.
Selena, did you Google your name? Selena, did you Google your name lately? How it comes up as a scammer?
Really good. I have a good name out there in the industry.
Yeah, you know how it's going to come up as a scammer? It's going to come up as a scammer. The same with the real estate agent. The real estate agent. You know the real estate agent? The real estate agent?
Can we close this chat?
The real estate...
All everybody gotta do is hang up.
The real estate agent has already been reported.
Maxwell, Mr. Bobby, could everybody just hang up and just end this conversation?
Oh, just in the corner.
Everybody.
Forget
Everybody hang up. I'm gonna stay on to everybody hang up.
Like
hang up. Everyone that don't hang up, I am deleting out of this chat when we get off this call. I'm finna take a screenshot of the names.
Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot.
I'm taking a screenshot of the
Oh, I'm
names.
going to take a screenshot. Oh.
Because this is probably somebody working for that other guy, and y'all listening to this nonsense.
Why? Because you get a commission?
I'm hanging up.
You get a commission. Admit it, you get a commission.
Okay, everybody hang up. I'm still looking at your names. I'm still taking these screenshots because Bill is gone. Bill ain't
It's
talking
gone.
about
Oh. Oh, just so you know, the South Africans are working for me, so you'd have to remove all those 234 numbers also.
I don't care.
The
Let me
23.
see. So Kay wants to be removed. Gordon and Mrs. Andy. Okay, I got y'all names. I'm hanging up.
The 234 numbers are also working with me. You know that, right? So you might as well remove them too.
Yeah, and this is what I find interesting. As a bystander, just listening to information, and this is how she wants to move. Definitely doesn't inspire confidence in me. If she decides to remove me, that will actually be a blessing, because this is not showing and giving anybody.
Yeah, it's not on any exchange.
Because I did not say anything. I was just listening. And this is a time to listen to two sides of a story.
Yes. See how she wants to silence you for listening? See how she wants to silence you guys for listening?
No, I have no dog in this fight, so whatever she does is not a problem. But I would be putting people on notice concerning this, because this is madness.
Correct. And see, she doesn't want to listen. Her answer is, she's already removing you, man. She said anybody who left in this group, who left on the call, so you're gonna get removed just for listening.
Well, again, it's not a problem, like I said, because I don't want to be a part of something with people who have characters like this. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything. Why would you want to remove somebody who didn't do anything?
Yeah, good point. Good point. 868-350. Good point. Why? Why would she do that unless she's scared? And Kay hasn't said anything.
I wish I'm not any which way. I wish I'm not any which way. There's nothing off for me. There are a lot of projects to make money, so I'm making.
Right. And I would not stay on this one if that's how the corporate leader. You remember she said that she's part of corporate, and that's her reaction.
I will tell you this though. In all fairness, I'm not taking sides. This is my objective. You asked some solid questions, which is only deflected, and they had no answer to.
Correct.
So that has me very curious at this point. So if you remove me, it will be a blessing, because when faced with something, and once knowledge is power, and if your business is solid, you'll be able to answer any question thrown at you.
Correct. I agree.
All I saw was a whole bunch of deflection from the questions that was posed. Because
Correct.
it was easy to silence you. Just answer the question.
Yeah, just answer it, right?
The objective: listen to your questions and answer.
I agree.
I did not see any of that, so it's not really inspiring me, to be honest with you.
Correct. Simple questions. And I bet you she's going to run to Professor Roberts after this.
And that was
valid question, especially with the IPO, because anybody who knows IPO go as they said, right?
Correct.
When they're developing a coin, yes, the project, yes, a portion. Then you'll have for marketing, then you'll have for promotion, etc., etc.
Correct. That's how a proper one works.
Right? Now they have just today I was speaking to an individual concerning this. Now they have a white paper, but it's very vague. It's really not going in depth. And I was speaking to someone concerning that today. So hearing you raise these concerns, I was listening, hoping that she could probably have some clarity. Which I'm still waiting on.
I agree. I mean, why couldn't you just like you said, if you were a legitimate thing, any other legitimate coin would be like, oh, let me tell you here, this, and they would have bulleted it, and they would said, great point. I will, or a great point. Let me address this on the next Zoom call. Bring that up, and I'll address it to everybody at the same time. She could have done it that way too. Hey, Mike, how are you? Mike, I think you're gonna get kicked off the call for listening to me.
Sorry, I listen myself. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, I asked some questions like, I don't see it on an exchange. I don't see it at the Arizona game, which we were promised we would have advertisement. It's not listed anywhere. I'm sorry.
She.
What, Coach?
Who is she?
She was Selena Jackson was on the call, and she couldn't answer She couldn't answer questions. So her reaction was, everybody just exit the call, or I'm taking screenshots of who's on this call, and you're getting removed from the group. She didn't care. She didn't care how many coins you have or anything. So I'm like, that's how your corporate reacts to people asking questions. Like
that probably won't happen, and I tell you why. Because each and every one of us, or you, and I'm innocent as they come, because I just popped up and heard thought. But I mean, who wants to be going to YouTube and see everybody saying I was kicked off the call and they're not doing right? That's ridiculous. So I'm just saying, but who knows? Some people can be the ridiculous.
I mean, she removed 2 people already. I've seen for asking a simple question about the smart contract, which is a legitimate question. They just wanted to.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I know somebody way up. I won't say who. And I'll be honest. You see, I'm as honest and fair as they come. We living in a world people are just in a whole other mindset. But you send me the name of these people, and I can go on the behalf of them and say, why would someone be cut off just for asking questions? And I'm sure they can get put back on, and they're going to give me a good explanation. But no, you're dealing with real people. Ain't nobody going to be doing silly stuff. She just wants some power. I don't need that. I don't even know, but that don't even make any sense.
Well, I'll make a $1 bet right now. After I end this call, if I end this call, I'll be kicked out.
Well, if you do, you send me your name. But let me tell you, you connect with me, and I'll go on behalf of your word, because I ain't heard nothing here bad. But look, I create programs. That's why I'm a coach, and I want people to give me some hard questions and questions that may be attacking the program in an honest way, so I can say, here's why you should not be afraid. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Here's why this should work. That's simple as that. I mean, that's business.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I do every day, man. You ask the hard questions. You go, all right, you sure you got this? Yes. Okay. What's the difference between you and this guy? Oh, okay. You didn't include this. That's normal business.
Well, look, I know. First of all, they're probably not even on call anymore, because if they got you guys off of feeling intimidated by what was going on, I'm just assuming, like I say. But the point is, I really don't care. I mean, because truly, programs come and go. And a lot of people are very, very excited, very, very excited, very, very excited. Let me say this to you. I'm talking to you guys because sometimes you got some good logic.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets excited. You can get excited all you want until you can withdraw them coins.
Correct.
I want all my excitement. How about that? Because I know how the game is played. You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree. And
I mean,
I think my first question to be to your higher up is, how can you predict the coin value? I've never seen a coin like, say, like say Bitcoin, say I'm going to be $120,000 on January 1st. Everyone would bet that it's going up then. If you knew that, they'd place bets on Polygon market and with hedge funds. You'd bet the house on it if you knew it was guaranteed win.
So you too straightforward. You know what? Sometimes you should sit back, let them talk, know your knowledge, know your wisdom, and see what happens. Because it can go only two ways. Three things are happening. I don't want to say what it is because I'm too smart for that. If you understand what I'm saying, but but two or three things gonna happen. And but the one is important. The date they say you can withdraw this money, watch what happens. Okay, because I've seen a lot of programs. I'm just talking in general, so forget this program. I'm talking
yeah.
They'll build up. Whew, good Lord, you waiting, and what happened? You know what happened?
Yeah.
It's over.
Yep. Gone. We got hacked. We got hacked.
But I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But the thing is, once you put money in and somebody holding your money, that's always the gamble. If I can hold my own money in my own, Binance or Coinbase or whatever the IP, now we're talking possibility. But if I got to deposit into somebody,
yep,
you got to pray that they love Jesus.
I think that's my.
Look. I even see people who love Jesus took the
gone. Where'd you go? He disappeared. He's on a flight to Dubai.
But see, here's my thing. I tell people anyway. I say, look, only thing you can trust is Jesus. But the bottom line is this: if the program gonna be here a year from now, cool. I'm just telling you.
Yep.
I can wait to see. Oh, I ain't missing anything because if it's running that fast, it's gonna keep running that fast. But look, if you pumping it up, it's pumped up.
Right.
But I could put any number down there. That's some big numbers. I could put any number down there, and
right.
You're gonna out your pocket thinking you got all that money.
Yep.
But see, here's the thing, and look, I'm just honest as they come. I see it on TikTok and not TikTok, but Telegram.
Yep.
I mean, one of their things is to get you to put money in, and all these copycats.
Yeah.
Put your money in, and then you can't even get your money out until you put more money in.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
I don't know how many people I done saved. I remember my sister. I said, "What are you doing?" Well, they keep telling me, Jesus Christ. I said, they keep telling me to put another 1,000. I said, "Oh, please stop already."
Professor Robert, what do you think about business?
Business crashed, man.
Business.
That crashed.
Yeah. They crashed with $26 million, my friend.
Yeah, and you know who was called a nut on that one? Me. I called that early, like a month in that it was a fraud, and they called me a crazy person.
Well, see, you too wrong. People can't handle too wrong.
Right now in the blockchain, they're paying just amount of $150, $20, the loops. But people who have more than 100, they are not being paid.
Yeah, I'll make you
5,000, 10,000.
I'll make a bet right now that they're gonna reboot it as something else.
Hey, Professor Robert, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if it's possible to say this in front of all these people that are here, please?
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, first of all, let me introduce a little bit about myself so you can get to know me. Mm-hmm. My name is Mike from Lima, Peru, South America. I am a professional tour guide. I was working 10 years in tourism, taking people all over Machu Picchu, one of the new 7 wonders of the world here in Peru, the Incas, So, but then I decided to quit my job because of network marketing. But then I got involved in Bitcoin. I have Bitcoins and I do many projects. So I am a leader in South America. I have very good connection with so many people around the world, Netherlands, and also in Africa, Kenya, and also in Dubai. Very important people. I know that there are many scams. I know about this. I pass through everything, smart contracts, trading, arbitrage, copy trading, forex. I know everything how the system works because I opened my own system 2 years ago, and I decided to close because we were going to launch a project, something else, but it didn't work. But anyway, the way that right now all these experiences that got me here in order to tell you that I have good connection right now with a very important company that we can develop. But very important thing is that maybe I can invite you, Professor Robert, with all respect, to have soon with the owners of this company. The company is called Minchora. So we're just on the market about 2 months, 2 months so far. We are very new. But with big experience in the field.
Hey Mike, you doing a whole presentation. Yes. What's the name of the company again?
Minchora.
Minchora?
Minchora is a company that they working. Well, let me find this word because.
You're kind of excited. We having a general conversation.
Yeah.
No, I know. Hold up. Because this is the only opportunity that I have to say this, you know?
Mike, hold up. Because I'm gonna tell you about get off the call. You're doing too much. Look, all you gotta do is say, Mike, here's what you do, Mike. I'm gonna be honest, be fair with you. Just say, look, you'll inbox me and I'll send you what I got. You can inbox me and I got a trading program that's completely straight up. But that's beside the point. But anyway, we are way left now.
Yeah.
I might be on my, like I say, hook me up and hit me in the inbox. We can continue privately, but we don't want to discuss openly any other program. But inbox, everybody.
Well, we have a good project in 7 years on the market, and I would like to share. That's my point.
Mike, we're talking about like really global gold coin, and like, you know, there was no advertisements for the game right now. You know, it's not on any exchange, so I don't know where they're getting this value of $10 a coin, and they're saying, you know, it's going to be $20 by January. It doesn't follow the pattern of even Bitcoin or any other coin out there. That's why I know that everybody refers to the Bitcoin pizza story, but the reason why that story happened was because Bitcoin was a joke among nerds, and we would tip each other in Bitcoin back in the day. Like, hey, like as like a rank kind of thing. Like, hey, I have 20,000 points of Bitcoin kind of thing, like a joke. And that's why the pizza got bought, because the guy thought so little of it, and you know, somebody took him up on the offer. And that's the way the story really, why that happened. So, but it didn't have value. It only got value because of the pizza, and you know, the guy got 2 pies and wings, and I forget what the other thing he got. But so there was a price assigned to it, like by him buying the second party buying the pizza, but it really had no value until it was put on like an exchange, or started being exchanged among people. Then it had real value, and that's when it went from $1, you know, to $2 to $5 to $10, up to 100, back down to 50, and then it was all over the place. Global Gold Coin is not on any exchange. So I could say, no joke, say Global Gold Coin's worth $100 now. But can I sell it for 100? No, because it's not on any exchange. It's not on MEX. It's not on Kraken, not on Binance, you know, Coinbase. So the value is made up. I'm sorry to say it's made up. On top of that, you have to have paperwork when your coin is backed by gold, which is very easy to get, because you have to name how much gold the mines, you have to name a bunch of shit on it, and they haven't done that. That's the easiest thing to do. So this, oh, it's worth $10 is not true. Multi-level marketing is not allowed on Zoom. So Barbry's disclaimer, not going to save her when it comes around for being a fraud. you know. And I don't know what else more you want, man. You know, Larry Lane is one of the biggest scammers there is. Just go Google his name. He's been in several scams. Several. Some of them crypto scams, crypto coins. It's the same people in every freaking scam. They just cycle over and over again. That's why Larry Lane will never get on call with me, because I can name several of the scams that I was involved in that program under Larry Lane, and I told him it was a scam, and he called me an idiot on a webinar. I still have the webinar recorded, and then 3 months later, the program fell over, exactly like I told him it would. And then they tried to rebrand it to another program, and I said that's going to fall over too. In fact, the program he was in asked for your full name and your social security number on a voicemail, not even to a real person. If you could find me a bank, I'll give you $100 right now. Find me a bank that asks for your social security on a voicemail. Not a live agent. It says, give me your full name, your email address, and your social security, and we'll get back to you. For a support ticket. Yeah. That's Larry Lane. And the fact that he was actually kicked out of Neolife by his partner, Eric Allen, who, as much as I don't like what he does, you know, there is a product there. Health and wellness product, but there is a product. His partner kicked him out because Larry was doing fake signups from a South African phone number. Hi, welcome to the call, Steve. Hello, Rhonda. Do you have any questions? Hello. What's up? So they're kicking people out of the room for asking legitimate questions, huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, now you can hear me. I said I don't normally like to come in groups and stuff like that because there could be a lot of controversy and stuff like that, and I try to stay away from that as much as possible. If we could have happy thoughts and good things, I wouldn't mind being in these groups. But why is there so much strife and contention? It's beyond my comprehension. I'm a peacemaker, and I want everybody to be at peace. Not a bad thing.
There's
right?
just people asking questions, and no offense, but Selena Jackson seems she's on a power trip and removing people for asking questions about the program.
What?
Yeah. There was three people I could see it as the past members who asked a simple question like, what is this smart contract? Which is a simple, easy question. If you're connected to gold, you'll have a smart contract and stuff, A legitimate question. What does she do? She removes the person.
What? What's wrong with people? Everybody deserves a chance to speak their mind.
Right. And she just removed me for asking other legitimate questions.
Okay, well, this is what you do. See, I don't go to these groups because of that. All right? If it's business and we're talking about business, okay, and we're talking about how we're going to make money. I'm new as a Bitcoin thing. I've never done this before. Okay,
Mhm.
and I would hope that everybody would just have positive mindsets and be at peace. Because when it comes to controversy and stuff like that, I'll remove myself. I don't want to be a participant in that. We want good things in the atmosphere, not negative.
I believe everybody should be able to speak and the chat should not be silenced.
Yeah, why do you delete somebody for that? Whatever. Give everybody, people are what they are. You got to love them anyway.
Right.
So?
Yeah.
What's
none
up?
of us are perfect.
Yes, Mr. Andre.
So that shows, that alone shows, based on their reaction, that alone shows the properties of the proxy.
I'm sorry, Andre. Can you speak up a little louder? It's kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah, based on the reaction they gave, that alone shows the project is a fake project.
Oh yeah, I think so too. She actually removed that guy Coach. She took a picture of everybody who was in the chat, and she's removing everybody.
Yeah, she removed everyone after. She actually shut down the chat.
Yeah. Well, what does that tell you?
Yep, fake project.
Yep. Exactly.
Uh-oh.
And she just got called out by shutting down the chat to me is a clear indication. Otherwise, why don't you come back with all you should do is say, I don't know your answer. Let me get Professor Roberts. He'll address it on the Zoom. I'll let you speak on the next Zoom. You pose your question, and we'll have him answer on the call with all 400 members on the call. Right? That would have been a simple way to deal with it. And then everybody would have got the answer at the same time. So can't be like, well, you misheard, or it had been recorded, and here's his answer.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
If we have issues with somebody on here, all right, go to the person themselves. Don't go spreading it all over the place. okay? Because that's just going to make it blow up. And you don't need that. We don't need that. This is a business. You know, it's not a psych ward.
I agree, but I don't believe this is a legitimate coin, and I don't, like Andre said, I don't think this is legitimate. The way she's silencing people and removing people. She actually just removed one of her biggest supporters, Coach, and she doesn't understand. Yeah, Coach JD was actually removed from the room, and he's actually above Selena in the thing. And me and him were having a honest conversation back and forth.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, those are actually good questions. I don't know why she removed you."
But she doesn't know the difference between fake and real.
Right. Like, I mean, it kind of bugs me when people say they've been in the industry for 20 years. And if you're in the industry for 20 years, like, there's certain things you are common knowledge, and you would know to ask certain questions. And me and him were asking, you know, those questions back and forth to each other. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can see why you have a
questions." Yeah. Yep.
So, and then she kicks him out. So now she kicked him out. I think everybody should just leave the freaking group.
Yeah, and don't start a new one, because you're going to get the same old again. If you want to do a private one, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on WhatsApp, and you know, for stuff like that. But even on WhatsApp is having problems. You got all kinds of riffraff coming in there too, and whatever, people coming from other countries, whatever the case may be. But we want to be peaceful people. I mean, this is a great business. If they don't think it's real, well, life has its good and it has its bad. All right? And if we don't discern, how are we going to know unless we try?
Well, I think
it's my first time doing this.
Right, and that's why, like, if it's your first time, I would want questions from a first timer, right? And say, "Hey, you guys have been around the industry you've been in it for 15 years. You know, Andre's probably been in it for, just by the way he was talking, at least I'd say 5 years, Andre."
Yep.
And
I just started.
Right.
A month ago.
So I would say, "Hey guys, this does not look right to me. Can you help me? Like, or does this sound right to you guys? You guys been in the industry for so long. Like, what's your opinion?" Like, you know? But she just silences people who've been in it. Like, why would you do that? Like, they could be your biggest support.
She doesn't understand. She don't know who's what and what. Whatever it came, she doesn't know what she's doing. You got to give her some grace and say, okay, we want the people that have been in here that know what they're talking about.
Right, but
I want to learn from somebody who's a newbie.
Correct, but if
I'm a newbie.
I understand, Deborah. But if she said she's been in the industry a long time, but just by talking to me, Coach JD and Andre wasn't on at that time. You would, just the way we talk and ask questions, you would know that at minimum we were in the industry for at least 6 years, 5 to 6 years. And what she do? Oh, we're kicking you guys out because you know too much.
Wow.
You know too much. Like, why? Wouldn't you have us, like, help the newbies? Like, hey, they don't understand how to make a wallet. Can you help them how to make a wallet, how to do this, you know? Like the basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of trying to silence us. Welcome to the call, Trisha.
Hi, Trisha. Hey. I just want to learn about the coin itself, like how does you purchase? I initially came in at $100 and I got one coin. Now I don't understand the coin thing. All I know is if you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're in trouble. And that's why I love these support groups, because it helps us have an understanding how this works.
I agree.
I'm in this blindly, but that's okay. But I need people like you, Bill. You know, you guys have been in this for a while, and to train me, I want to learn. Or I could lose my shirt. You see my point?
Right.
I'm not in it to lose money. I'm in it to make money. We all are.
Correct. And I'm sure.
First for me.
I'm sure Andre and me have gone through, you know, like, oh, we got it. You know, we probably got burnt a few times and made a bad trade or something. So we know what to look for, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's. I don't understand why she, and Coach JD is mad. Like he's gonna. There's somebody above her apparently, from what Coach was saying, and I think she's gonna get removed as the admin. I told him. I said you should add me back, and me and you should be the admins. Like seasoned people who know what they're talking about.
Right.
Right.
All the thing, I don't want to be an admin. I don't want no.
No. I think anybody who is not in the industry 5 to 6 years or more should not be an admin.
Yeah. No thanks. I just want to make money. That's it.
I understand that,
like
but
everybody else in here. What?
I understand, but like I said, like she seems power hungry and like, oh, I got power, I'm gonna kick you guys out. So she's gonna.
She's using that to manipulate everybody. Oh, I got the power. You know what? You got promoted, you can get demoted too.
Yep. Welcome to the call, Ramon.
What's going on with the group?
Well, Selena had a power hungry trip, so she's removing anybody who had like legitimate questions and who. So she thinks she took a screenshot of everybody who was on the call earlier and is removing them. And Coach JD, I guess he's above Selena or knows somebody above Selena, so she's gonna be in for a rude awakening when she probably gets removed as admin.
You find this infantile?
But this is funny because if we're in a group, why just remove everybody from the group?
Good question, Jason. Why didn't somebody call her and ask her, why are you removing people from the group?
You see, I have so many people under me. This is just not going to be nice. Because the thing is, we know this is going to kick off as they stated. There's a lot of questions left, right, and center.
Correct.
Flying around, right?
Mm-hmm.
About the global coin, and I remember when the professor came and tried to explain himself. But when these things happen where you just remove people from the group, it makes you even wonder what is really happening. What are we involved in?
No kidding. Really.
Right.
When there's no communication, with little or no communication.
Right. My way I would have handled it, I said, great question. Next meeting, you come on the call. I will make you co-host. You ask the question, and then the professor could explain his answer to all 400 members, 500 members on the call. This way, they can't say, well, Bill, the answer you heard from the professor, you misstated his answer, blah, 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 blah. This way, everybody hears the same answer.
Okay.
Right? That would have been the easy way to do it.
I want to learn how to make money. That's it. That's all I want to do. That's about it, in a nutshell.
I'm involved in a lot of different projects, but I wouldn't come and bring my projects in this. But I'm just saying, if this is a structure, if there's a structure in place or procedure in place, things like this should be communicated in advance so persons know, okay, the group is going to be changed or persons is going to be removed for whatever reason.
Right.
Because we are adults here.
Right. And she just like
they're not bringing in anything positive. You don't want it.
No, I'm not saying that. I think there should be questions allowed. I think you should be allowed to ask questions.
Yep, of course.
Right, like Deborah, I feel like if you would have asked a question on that call that we're on earlier, she would have probably removed you.
Nah, I don't care. I've been through worse.
Oh man.
And I live to talk about it.
But it seemed to me, it seems sketch when a person won't let questions be asked.
Yes.
Some people like to dominate.
Like, no offense, you could tell.
I find this is crazy.
Right. If Right.
To different points of view, I was removed. I did not even have.
Yeah, you didn't even make a statement. You didn't even make a statement.
Oh my God. Gordon is right here. Hey, Gordon, I didn't even realize he was here.
Right. He sat in the corner just listening, like, okay.
Yeah, but it's craziness because I was just listening. It's always good to listen to the opposing points of view to get to the bottom. Because everyone that is here has the same interest. So you want to know what is really going on, what is really happening. Yeah. And be a bystander just listening and being removed from a group, it speaks volumes to me. So I don't have much to add. It just speaks volume when people in a project want to act in this manner. It speaks volumes to me. So it's a blessing in disguise.
Yep.
Yep. Indeed, Gordon, indeed.
Make sure you tell everyone
I just came on because I saw the call. I just came on because I realized the call maybe this kind of things that they want to do. So I just wanted the information. I was just on here listening, gathering information so that I would know what is going on. Lo and behold, I would got removed from the group for just being a bystander.
That's it.
I didn't even get to join the meeting.
Yeah, no, you didn't get to join it. But
Is she in the group still, or is she gone? Still. Is she gone?
I don't know. I got removed.
Oh, God, help me, Jesus. I got thrown out of better places than this. Come on. Too funny. You gotta laugh about it. Life's too short for drama. It really is.
It's hilarious to me. I'm like, you kicked out your number one supporter who's backing you. You removed them from the group.
That's all right. Unbelievable.
So.
Well, the best thing to do is forgive and pray for her. That's it.
Well, Mr. 868, make sure you tell your downline how you got kicked out of the group for saying nothing. Because you were quiet.
That's going down in history. That's going down in history. Wow. People just screw themselves, they really do, and they don't even realize it.
Yep. And she thinks I'm going to end the call. I'm probably just going to plug this phone in somewhere, and I'm just going to leave it plugged in. It's going to be the longest running phone call.
I love it. Bill, you are hilarious. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. It's good. It's all good.
It's going to say like 48-hour phone call. She's going to be like, what the heck happened on that call?
Oh, God. It's good that you can laugh about it, really.
I'm not kidding. I'm going to leave the phone plugged in, and as long as I don't lose power, the phone call is going to keep going.
Oh, my God. It's crazy.
So, I don't know. She won't even pick up anymore now.
I get her some of these groups. I was in a group 2 years ago, and I did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And when we explained the two other was actually hoarding all the money from the group, and then she slips out and starts her own group with friends and boycott the other group. Yeah.
We should duplicate the group. We start our own group.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we should.
And you put it up there. Normal people only allowed.
Yeah, right.
There's such thing as normal. No psychos allowed. We're good. That's the world we're living in today.
Yeah.
Crazy. It really is crazy. How do you live normal in an abnormal world? Somebody tell me.
I don't know.
You like that one?
That was pretty good, yeah.
How do you live normal in an abnormal world? Hard, very hard. You're too funny.
She's talking in the chat yet?
Okay, I'm going to put this out here. I just joined this about maybe 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I am so in the dark about this, okay? I started off with the 100 to get in and whatever. And I don't understand trading, and I never did Bitcoin before, so I'm just a newbie, and I pray that God bring me some people who know what they're doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and I put the $100 in. Now, yesterday maybe a couple days ago, I used my Priceline card with a WAP app. WAP, is that the name of it?
What's that?
But anyway, it's registered. It's $500 I put in there. Now, I don't know how to do this. All I know is that you put coins in, and they go up, and whatever, like the stock market or something.
Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, to that part.
Similar, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
If you don't know what you're doing, you can lose your money.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to be here. Yeah. So I just I have to wait for Domo to get back because I gave her the $500. I used my credit card.
Oh.
And is that okay?
Well, she could get in trouble for that. I'm not speculating, but just because I bust tech support scammers, they take the money, and then they pass it on to their company. That's considered money laundering. Whoever has the open mic, who has dancing music, can you mute it?
Yeah, but it went to Dominique. She's, my mentor, one of my mentors.
Yeah, but it's as an investment for the company, right?
Well, it's for the coins. I never did this before.
Yeah, but
I already spent $100 when it first came out or whatever, and I made $1,000 a year, and I can with.
Jason, can you mute your mic?
Oh my God.
Thank you. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I respect you. Anyway, I just started this a couple of weeks ago, and I first initiated $100, and I got $1,000 in my account. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And now I just put in another $500 a couple of days ago with my credit card. And you said we can't do that with credit cards?
No, I'm surprised they take credit cards because credit cards are, what?
I said, oh, wow.
Yeah, because credit cards are, if they take credit cards, I didn't hear of a person using credit card, but credit cards are usually very stringent on multi-level marketing programs, and which pay processor it goes through, like Stripe is very, I want to say it, anti-MLM.
They don't like the stuff, yeah.
Right, because if they find out that it's actually if you tell them it's not an MLM and they find out it was MLM, I had that happen before. They will report you to what's that group? FinCEN, the financial crime unit.
Yeah.
And let's just say
I don't want nothing to do with stuff like that.
No, but I'm saying if I don't know what pay processor it went through, but I'm saying if it went through Stripe and they get a recording showing that's multi-level marketing, they will report whoever signed that paper to financial crimes. Because that means you lied on it.
Well, I did it to an app called WAP, and I gave it to Dominique.
I don't think I've heard. I have to look more at WAP.
What happened?
I have to look more into WAP. I haven't heard of that one yet.
Hold on 1 second. Don't go away. Let me see. I want to make sure I got my don't have my radar twisted here. Hold on. Let me see over here. This is what I did. See, I don't want to do anything unless I know what I'm doing. You can't follow somebody who's new at something.
Correct. Just like I will not go into Forex because I tried it. Didn't know what I was doing. Got burned bad. And I'm like, anytime it's like, oh, this is easy Forex. I'm like, I'm not touching that unless you're gonna stand by me like 24/7, show me what button to push. I'm not going into that again. Like, I learned my lesson. You know.
Okay, it's called WHOP. WHOP app.
Never heard of that before. So I can't. I'd have to look more into it. I'll look more into it. I'll be honest.
Gave it to me. So if Dominic gave me this to do, then I trust Loma because I've known her for years, and she's not going to steer me wrong.
I don't know enough about WAP, so I'm not going to say yes or no. Yeah. That's just the way I am. I don't know about it. I don't know if Jason or if anybody else has used it before.
Well, Dominic is not going to jeopardize us. I know that. I've known her since 2019.
I don't want to say yes or no. I've seen people who've done worse to others. I don't want to go that route, but I don't know enough about WAP, so I can't speak on that.
Yeah.
So well, I'm not going to speak on WAP because I don't know.
Dominic gave it to me. If Dominic gave it to me, because I've known her, she's trusted, I've known her since 2019, I have to be secure with that because she's not going to jeopardize herself. She has a great reputation in the marketing department, and I'm under her. I've known her for many years, so I don't know about anybody else, but you think you really know some people, and sometimes that scares you because they could be your best friend and then turn on you, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Nothing's guaranteed.
Correct. I seen a person who was working as a registered health agent for the state, turned to not multi-level, but Ponzi schemes. And she's like, oh no, this is legitimate. And then I actually got a hold of her boss, showed, hey, this is what she's doing. Here's the SEC saying this is a scam, investment scam. And she was on. She did the presentation. And I sent it to her boss. And her boss said, and her boss goes, she'll be fired by Wednesday. And all her stuff was terminated. And you know what her explanation on the next webinar was? She was earning so much money from her online investment that she quit her job. And the guy called me personally. The freaking national owner of the company called me and said, I have his phone number still. Like, he called me and said she will be fired. And I was on that webinar, like, hey, do you want me to call in? Because I had the guy's phone number. He's like, if she ever debates this, I will call in or I'll join the Zoom call. Yeah. And he was willing to join the Zoom call. And I saved that text. So she was a health agent.
Yeah, we need real jobs, guys.
And the one I see, the one lady is actually a real estate agent who's in this group. It's like, when you take that real estate license, if you're caught promoting anything that is not legitimate,
yep,
your license is toast. On top of all the fines
the thing is, right? There are ways, like, if you want to check something, a business, you could just Google it. But then again, to see the reputation. But then again, this is the internet, and it could be something really real, but it's really not. It's fake.
Right, I agree, but I think it also depends on the business that you're checking.
Yeah, you have to really do investigations. I'm telling you, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Not just businesses, marriages, relationships.
Oh, my cousin said it was good, so it's got to be good. Or my neighbor said it was good. It's like,
Yeah.
No, like, give me a fact sheet. Here you go. Can I ask questions? Yes. Will I be removed from a group from asking questions? All right, that's a red flag in my book, Like,
you have every right to ask questions.
Right. So
not against the law.
So you should talk to her and say, hey, well, when are you going to add those people back for asking questions? Especially the 868 guy who's just sitting on the call.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's like, what'd I do? I did nothing.
Oh my God.
So I bet she's talking about it in the chat right now. I can't see the chat, so I would bet if you're not removed, I would love to know what you said.
Put it this way. If you keep rehashing it and talking about it, you don't have a life. How's that?
Yep. And I bet you that's what she's doing. And I bet you that's what she's doing in the chat.
Yep. because they don't have a life. You know, I just got recognized. Okay, you create your own destiny. I'm a motivational speaker
Oh, nice.
well, and I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. It's Deborah A. Knights. Now the thing is, right? I have seen so much on the internet and make your head spin. I'm sure we all have.
Yeah.
Okay, really, you know, and you have to be very, very careful on the internet. Okay, I just believe it or not, I'm noted for my marketing and advertising, and I was on LinkedIn. I can't believe this actually happened to me. It was fantastic. I got recognized by LinkedIn for my advertising, and they want to hire me next month, the beginning of next month. I went, oh my God. Let me tell you something. Hard work pays off.
Yes.
It's not going to happen right away. I've been waiting 10 years for this.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with that.
You know what I mean? We want it. We live in a society that says, I want it and I want it now. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way.
Yep.
And that's just the way it is. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because never, ever, ever give up your dreams. But the number one thing you really have to do is what you did. You need to remove the people that you know automatically if they're not bringing you anything positive. You need to hit the delete button ASAP. I don't give seconds. I ain't got time for that.
Correct.
Think about that. It's a waste of time and energy over somebody's stupid comment. Come on.
Yeah, I know. The only person I think she had like legitimacy removing was the guy who was trying to promote a different program. Like that, I get that. You know, that's cross promoting. If you wanted to remove that one person, fine. But no reason to remove the 10 of us who were in a phone call.
Wow. Is that what she did? 10 of you?
Yeah, coach got removed. I'm sure the other people who were in the call.
Said everybody who's left on the call will be removed. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So
Schizophrenia, anyone?
So you might get removed for I don't know. I don't know when she's cutting the call off. I mean, technically, I guess if I keep the call going, everybody might be removed at one point.
Well, with that being said, I think I'm going to exit myself.
Well, that'd be really interesting if she removes you as her like one of her best friends. That would tell me. That would tell me something.
Wow. Oh my God. So she's not back in the group anymore? You can't get back in?
I'm removed.
Oh, you're removed.
Yeah, and so is Coach JD, and I'm sure one of the other people who were on this call were 868.
You guys are wonderful. I don't get it.
Yeah, you should go ask her. You should give her a call and be like, hey, why did you remove these people?
Trust me, I don't want to know who she is. I don't care to know. Oh, if it's not going to pay my bills, I'm not interested. And that's the mindset you have to have. Yep. All right, are they going to pay your bills and you'll let the whole night, this whole thing run space in your head?
Nope.
Keep it moving.
Like I said, I'm gonna go for Guinness's longest running phone call on WhatsApp.
Oh, I needed it tonight, God. Thank you so much.
No problem. Trisha, can you see who was removed?
What?
Trisha, do you see who was removed? Because I can't see it.
Oh, it's a whole. Well, I can't read the list. Let me see. Let me tell you how long the list is. She got Will. She's Deakley. Then it got James. Then it got Mike Angel, Mike B, Mr. Daniel, somebody. Look, it got Coach Jetu.
Yeah.
Are you from Jamaica? Yeah. Are you from Jamaica, honey? Is she from Jamaica? She got an accent.
I have no idea.
Oh, I love her accent. Yep.
But then it has Gordon and Keith.
and she's still removing because she said anybody who left on that call, it will be removed.
Wow.
Well, I guess she's gonna have to remove all 425 people that I know in this group.
Wow.
So.
She's also the itself. So I don't know what I want people to know about all this stuff.
Trisha, you're probably gonna get removed, so.
Yep.
You're gonna get removed next.
Thrown out of better places than this. How's that?
Ramon. Ramon.
It feels like when I was in a group, like you're gonna be tiptoeing, like you don't want she, you don't want, you can't ask certain questions if you ask certain questions. I don't like it, so I just used to just not say nothing.
Sounds like communism.
Yep.
Yeah, understand?
Yeah, definitely. Deborah, only do this. Trisha, only do this.
What happened? What?
That's what it is.
What?
Her
communism.
Yep. Deborah, you're only allowed to ask questions about this. Trisha, you're only allowed to do this. You can't ask no questions.
It's like this. It's like this. It's either my way or the highway.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That's where I see it.
Well, over here in Barbados, we had somebody a couple of months back that was in a group with us, and people asking her questions. And to be honest, the lady actually went off. When I tell you went off, she started asking people, I don't want to ask too much questions. Questions, what's my problem? Stop asking me questions. Don't ask me no more questions. The woman literally went off and shut down the call and the WhatsApp group.
We should all just add everybody so she has to remove everybody. Just everybody add the rest of the group into the chat so she has to remove every single person.
Oh my god. You gotta laugh about it. You got to.
The things that got me bad, when I last saw the last few things, she's still quarreling, like, oh, I'm a miserable boy.
She's probably like, that call's still going. The call's still going. Why
Did you guys tell Dominique about this?
This call. I can watch. I can see.
I'll wait for her to remove you, Deborah. You're gonna see Deborah removed. I'm like, oh, damn.
Let me tell you something. I got thrown out of better places than this. I'm not worried about it. How's that?
Yeah.
You think I care? You don't pay my bills, I don't care.
Right.
That's how I think. Yep. I don't let it rent space in my head. I got a life, you know? Really.
Yeah.
People come into your life, they do the damage to you, and then they leave, and you're stuck with it.
Yep.
What's wrong with this picture? I ain't gonna give it no power over me. For what? I always say this, unless you could pay my bills, we're not gonna have a conversation.
Yep.
That usually works.
Yep.
So, no, you don't want to say things that are nice.
You heard
nothing to do.
She's starting a new.
What?
I wasn't there, but I wish I was.
She started a new group?
She is deactivating the group, as in she shut her down any activity for anybody. So she wants to take out the people out the group into another group. That's your business. Enjoy using the rest of she like doing that.
Starting a new group. And she doesn't think I'm gonna join that group too.
What's this girl's name so I don't join it?
No, I want the link. Anybody who gets the link, send it to me.
Oh.
868. I know you're mad at her. Give me the link.
I don't have time to get the I have much more.
ladies and gentlemen, I must depart.
Okay.
Can you probably sometime tomorrow? I got a business meeting to go to.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the call running. I'm gonna leave the open chat running until my power runs out.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas all. Welcome everybody to the ongoing former Global Gold Coin chat room.
Where you can ask questions.
Yep. Where we do not silence anybody. Even if you decide to start promoting another program like the other guy did, that's fine. Not saying we would all join in, but you're welcome to pitch it.
Sure.
So.
I saw people that drop so much different things if they got groups to join. I mean, you see some real bullshit stuff.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep adding people to this call. I have everybody as a friend, so I can just add people.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna add the coach back. He's probably like, yeah, I got kicked out of that group. I don't know if I can join the call. Feel free to add your downline into the call so we can all talk. See if she's willing to get back on the call.
Busy day for an hour.
Hey, did she post a new link? All these people are like, I just listened to the guy. I got removed. You think Professor Roberts is going to be super pissed on the next Zoom meeting? What the hell happened? Oh, welcome to the call, Kent. Welcome, Holland. This group allows questions, unlike the other group that's being formed. This group allows questions. Just anybody who's joining, Holland, if you're just joining the call, you're welcome to ask questions. This is an open discussion, unlike the communism group that's being formed in Maine now, where you have to follow Selena Jackson's command. Feel free to add your downline or upline. Welcome to the call, Lewis. Welcome, Des Alps. I see. Don't worry, guys. You'll be removed from the next group next, but that's okay. You have any questions? What's up, Des? Everyone's afraid to talk now, huh? Yeah.
No questions allowed.
No questions allowed, right?
That's what I'm used to. No due diligence.
Yeah, you can't ask a question. I see she's removing everybody, huh? You know, there's a guy on this phone call right now who got removed for just listening to me talk.
Wow.
Does that not say dictatorship?
No kid.
Wow.
And she even removed the coach for talking. Me and him were having a conversation. She saw us on the call and she removed them. Now, What's hilarious is she's forming a new group, and I'll probably be made admin of that group after the coach speaks to the guy above her. and I'll just mute her. I just won't let her talk in the chat. I'm like, nope, you're silent. Everybody else can talk. Can't make this up, man. So you have any questions while you're on the call?
Well, I do, Bill.
Sure.
So, what's the criteria to be able to remove, be able to withdraw?
To be able to remove people?
No. I mean remove funds. Bitcoin.
To remove funds?
The coins we were given. You know the 100
Yeah.
we were given?
Yes.
Do you need to hold 1,000 in order to be able to withdraw?
You have to deposit 1,000 to withdraw.
Okay, all right, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So there's.
So in other words, it was kind of fraudulent to tell everybody, oh, here's
Yeah. So it's not really free coins. Like I would consider an airdrop more free coins because they say, hey, you'll get 20 coins. You can sell them right away, hold them, do whatever you want, trade them. You know. Yeah. That's the way a real airdrop works. Not, oh, you have to put the $1,000 into the airdrop to sell your coins. No.
Yeah, really. I was afraid that was going to be the end result, but at least we didn't put out any money.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not out of.
Yeah, a lot of people just took the coins. I know certain people have 20 accounts, which is multi-level stacking, which is actually not allowed. And I no joke, I'd bet money that Larry Lane has like 60 accounts.
Wow.
Because Larry Lane has been caught making fake signups and manipulating his downline in several different applications.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the guy actually called him out on one of the something he tried to join. The owner was on the call and he said, Larry Lane was on the call. It was hilarious. And they called him out. I said, you've been trying to fake signups. And here's the phone numbers you've been using. And he listed them on screen. I was like, oh.
Wow.
And that's the guy who was on stage. Larry Lane with Gary Lane, his twin.
Wow. Whew. This is a lot.
Yeah, I've been kind of following Larry Lane for a long time. So I kind of know his history. So it kind of scares me when Larry Lane gets involved. It's like, uh-oh.
Red flag?
Yeah, because everything he's been in has been like a crypto or some kind of scam. Going all the way back to Transact Card, which actually asks you for, get this, you ready for this? Please state your full name, your email address, and your social security number. Thank you. Would you leave a message? Would you leave a message, Louis? On that? No. It asks for your full name, your email, and your social security number for a support ticket. Welcome to the call, 404-307. You can mute your mic if you have background music. Yeah, you gotta cut the prices, man. Cut prices. Cut them. Cut them. I knew he was watching TV. Name that song. Do 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 do. 404, please mute your mic. See, this is what happens when you don't have dominant control. Okay, that goes him. He lost the call. But also there is no exchange that the coin is on. So I could say Lewis coin right now is worth $80 a coin. It's backed by outhouses. Do you want to buy in?
Gold, real gold. Yeah, right.
So it's what we call theoretical value.
Right.
Until it's on exchange, there is no value. I mean, he claims to be an expert in like 30 years or 20 years in the industry, and you don't know that, you're not in the industry, man. Like, I think a person who has been in crypto for 2 years would know if it's not on an exchange, the value is zero.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can have as many Las Vegas events as you want, you know. And Mr. Billionaire, you think if you're a billionaire, you would serve something more than water at the event? If I was a billionaire, you know, you better be serving me like filet mignon or Wagyu beef, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least pay for my ticket to come out there. You know? Nope, you get a glass of water. From the tap. Not even like a high-end Fiji water or something, you know? But she's probably removing everybody. This is going to be so much fun.
Well, I've got to excuse myself. Thanks for inviting me to the group.
No
Talk
problem.
later.
No problem. You'll see me under Chuck Burt's message. Please remove these two people. That'll be me. So.
Oh, goodness.
So, feel free to add people to the call. This call will keep going. Feel free to jump off if you have to jump off the call. And anybody thought I was joking, I will leave the call running. I have no problem with that. So, feel free, if anybody starts a new group with just their people, feel free to add me. Jason, have you been removed yet? Oh, she hasn't caught you yet? You could be the spy agent. Who else can we add? Like I don't know what she thinks she's doing by removing. I love to get her on the phone call. I love to get her into the group chat. Somebody should add her to the group chat. And there was this many people. Welcome, Judith, to the call.
Oh, hi, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. So who we have here?
Yeah, this is Bill. We have 868 here, who was actually removed from the group for just listening to us earlier. She's apparently removing people for actually asking questions, which is kind of odd.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, you see all this.
Where is Dion?
Where's who? I'm sorry.
Dion?
Bam?
Okay. Yes, I'm asking you, do you know Dia? Where is she?
No, she actually left the phone call because she didn't like people asking questions.
I don't mind to answer a question, and I will. She's calling me. Hold on 1 second, guys.
She's calling her. Welcome, Beata Flames. In this group, we encourage questions about the global gold coin. Everyone's allowed to talk freely. You're even willing to pitch your own thing, but not saying that it'll go far in here, but this is the way we run a honest group. Must be nice. You have probably nice weather down in Jamaica, huh? Wasn't that like? Yeah, how's the weather down there? Oh.
I am here.
Okay, hi. How are you?
Okay, hi, my dear.
So who is calling?
Anybody has any question?
Yeah, I was just I got kicked out for asking a few legitimate questions like, where is the form that shows that with the mine named on it for backing the gold? 2, what exchange is the coin on to give the value of $10?
Okay, so let me explain to you step by step. So let's go one by one with the question.
Okay.
With the $10, the way it works, when the company sells 50,000, then it's 50 cents goes up. And the next 50,000, then again the next 50 cents goes up. That's the way the company got from the 10 cents up to $10. They are very successful, and they are doing extremely well. They are making money. A lot of people buying it. A lot of not an investor, but a lot of people with money, they are buying their token because the company on the January 21st, they're going to buy back. In other words, if you spend $1,000, you will receive $2,000. And the reason they are doing it because they want to have the volume goes up.
So I have 2 follow-up questions. I have two follow-up questions on that. Let's say all 425 people or 648 people in the group decide not to sell. Then what happens? Say we don't.
Nobody can sell because no.
No. I'm saying. Let's say.
Let me. I got your question. Let me answer you because my thought first. I spoke a lot of people today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is a restriction. When you go and buy something at a very low price, which is it's called IPO. IPO, when the program is not on a market, they are going on a market.
I understand that. I've been in those. I've been involved in many of those, and I bought coins, many on those, and it actually in the IPOs, it actually will list what percentage of the coin, what the coin supply is. Do you know what the coin supply is?
No.
Okay. Question 2. Usually also on an IPO, it will say, out of the coin supply, it'll say developers, I don't know, it varies, get 20%, of the whatever the total is, right? We'll call it 2 million for now, just for theoretical, right? So they get 20% of the coins, and then there's usually a percentage for marketing, which get a percentage. Right. And those in an IPO are listed out, and there's usually a timer on these IPOs that say, hey, at, I don't know, December 30th, the IPO ends, and that's it. You don't cash app other members in the group money for investments, because if it goes to Judith, if I send Judith money for a GGC coin, and then Judith then passes the money on to which just use for example GGC investments, that is called money laundering. Going through a middle person is called money laundering, which is what our
I'm not doing that.
Right, but your VP manager, I can't think of his name right now, actually accepted money from a member in this group. I have the screenshot, and he told him to put it as GGC investment. And if he moves that, if he took that money as an investment, that is called money laundering.
You're using a wrong word. This is not an investment.
Yes, it is. If you are buying coins, let's say, let's not use coins. Let's say if I run an Apple company, right? And you're giving me money for stock in my apples, right? It doesn't matter what it is, and I move it.
That's for investment. But this is like a stock. You buy and sell. So
no, that is totally wrong. Who taught you this?
In a real estate. Are you going to argue with me? Just hang up on you. You want to have my answer? I'm giving you. But you want to overtalk me and overtalk
No, I'm trying to explain.
Why are you coming to me, my dear? No, you are giving it wrong, because this is not an investment. This is people buys and sells. It's like a stock market.
No, it's not like a stock. Wait. Now, let I'm answering. I'm counting your. Let me answer your stock market question. Your stock market question. You says it's like the stock market, right? Okay.
Right.
I didn't say it is. Okay. Okay. Ready? I want to explain how it's not like the stock market. Let's take. I'm just going to use Trisha because you're in the room. Sorry, Trisha. Trisha stock, right? I could go look at Trisha's books and say, oh, Trisha's earned $1 million in 2001. She earned $4 million in 2009. I could go look at Trisha's actual books, because as an investor in its stock, you could see the person's books. You could see when they did really great, when they lost money. You could see what products are coming out. And I could go to the stock meeting, and even if I own one share in Trisha L. Licorish's stock, I'm allowed to speak at the stock meeting. I'm not silenced in meetings. I'm allowed to talk and ask questions.
That's
correct.
That's correct. Yes.
Correct. So.
I agree with you, Bill.
Okay. So wait, my second point.
Can I ask you, what is the whole purpose of this call? I mean, if you know better, why do you need us?
Because I'm educating people who you're taking advantage of.
Who, me?
No, Selena Jackson and Barbary are taking advantage of people to get commission or get Cash App because
you need to talk to them.
She already kicked me out of the room. She kicked me out of the room. She kicked me out of the room for asking a question, and she took pictures of people who were on the call. 868. I'm sorry about this. 868 was just listening to us, and he got removed from the group.
Okay, so now the call is open or no?
No, it's not open. It's only open because I left the call running, and I'm going to keep it running. She thinks I'm going to end the call.
I'm asking you if there's a call going on or no.
Yes, my call. Yeah. My call is going.
No, I'm asking you, is a conference call is on or anybody is there?
Yeah, there's 868 here, Trisha's here, and Ramon's here.
Okay, I'm asking you, the Zoom conference call with Debbie is or what's her name, Barbie, if it's on or it's not?
It's probably not on, or she.
They have a Zoom conference called 4 times. I asked you.
I have no idea. I'm removed from the chat. You have to ask Trish or Ramon. They're probably the only ones left in the chat room because she's removing everybody who was on a phone call. So you're probably getting removed next.
I don't care if they remove it because I didn't ask for it.
Well, you're going to get removed from the WhatsApp group. I'm just telling you. She's looking at everybody who joined this WhatsApp call and is removing them from the room.
And who put me here on this call? I don't even know. I never came on my own.
Well, you joined the call, so congratulations, you joined the call.
I answered that call, but I never came on a call this, so I have no idea what is who is organizing this. And who removed you? Selena?
Selena removed me, and she also removed Coach. Coach JD was also removed. So she's going to be in for Coach. Coach apparently. So Coach,
she is wrong because she should explain her knowledge, and she should not remove anybody.
Right. She removed 2 people before that who asked a question about the smart chain, which if you have a coin that's actually connected to gold, which would take you 2 seconds, like, oh, here's the smart contract. There was a person who asked,
who's your upline?
My upline is her. Because it's her. And the graph in the background of when you log into crypto, the exchange site, is actually comes from tradingview.com. It's a third-party link to that site, which you're not allowed to third-party link unless you're part of TradingView. You can only use their graph when you're on their website. So that graph is going to get removed. And then they're going to disable access to the whole. They're going to disable anything that they link to, because TradingView has already been informed. So it's just a matter of when they go around to reading the email. So in the back,
Bill, do you know why they say please wait for the host? Does they have a Zoom conference call or they don't have?
I do not know if there's. I mean, Trisha, I think, said there wasn't because she's in Florida. I have no idea. I can't read the chat anymore.
Deactivate the call, and then I see people just start dropping out. So I don't know if she is actually going to make the actual group in the group.
If they are doing a presentation, if Barbie is doing a presentation or no?
I don't know. Does it usually post the link in the chat room?
It just said that the group is deactivated. I mean, her last words was that she could make a new group, and that was it.
Okay, so it says the group is no longer together.
Right.
Somebody is texting me.
Who's texting you? Probably her. Say, get off that phone. Go.
I'm not really involved here, guys. I'm working with a company, so I'm not in a chat room.
Welcome, Holland.
I can tell you guys, this is a very powerful program. People who gets in and makes big money here. You have the opportunity for once in a lifetime.
Okay, Judith, can you show me the paperwork that shows that it's actually connected to a mine? I think it's the SK101 form for Canada, and there's another form for America.
Okay, you need to request it from the customer.
I tried to ask the question, and she booted me out of the room.
Yeah, but Selena is just a member. She's nobody in a company. So the company will release it to you. You just go to the customer service, or you're going to the back office, and you requested it.
There's nothing in the back office. The back office is just a graph, which is not even your own graph. And there's a referral link and her email, love, because she's.
Will you allow me to say something? The company is not open yet. They are going to open. So
okay.
You are pushing something and throwing negative when you're not sure. This can be very, very.
So wait. You just
telling, oh, I want to do that. How come they don't have it? But it's not open yet.
Wait. Didn't Professor Roberts? Wait. I have a question. Professor Roberts on the last Zoom call claimed that there'd be at the Arizona game that was today, that there'd be advertising on all over the stadium for Global Gold Coin.
That's correct.
Correct. Has anybody on the call seen any advertising on that game? I watched the football game. I really don't like football, but I watched the whole game and I did not see one ad for that coin.
Did you make any picture, my dear?
I watched the whole game. I watched it on television.
Did you make any picture? Did any screenshot?
What do you want? Screenshot? I can't screenshot the NFL. That's against NFL policy.
No. If you're watching the news, you can make a picture, no?
It was not on the news. I'm saying I watched the actual football game of the Arizona game. And then I actually also Googled the sponsors of the game, because it'll show you who sponsored the game. It was like Pepsi, Honda, like a lot of car companies and drink companies, and it'll list. And you could actually Google, Arizona game, who were on the signs, and it'll tell you everybody who was on the signs.
And GNGC wasn't a sponsor there?
Nope.
Their name wasn't there?
Nope.
I'm very surprised because that's what I heard. They're going to be spending big money to be sponsored by them.
I didn't see an ad. I mean, if somebody was at the game, maybe it was on the broadcast video screen. That's the only thing I didn't Google yet, but I didn't see an ad. And I saw there was people at the game. There was people at the game who posted, videos that they were at, and I watched all the videos that were posted. I did not see one ad.
All right, we have to give them benefit of doubt if case.
Benefit of doubt. You said there was going to be global coin, and then then second after that statement, he said he was also going to be sponsoring every game. There was going to be global coin out, and he was also going to, I think he said, NBA, I think was the other sporting event he actually said, for every game.
But may I ask you, Bill, you're getting satisfaction knocking them down. I mean, you need to be really, really know when you're giving negative, because...
How am I negative? I'm stating the facts. I am stating the facts. He said this.
No, you're not, because I can't even answer you, because I'm not sure. I would say I do not know.
I watched the game. Did anybody else watch the game here? Did 868? Did you watch the football game?
No, I didn't watch TV.
Okay.
And I will find out. And if you're wrong, you are giving something a bad reputation, and they can sue you for that. So I will really watch what you say.
You're suing me for what? Making a statement?
No, it's not a statement. You are being very strong about it and saying no.
I watched the football game. How are you going to tell me what I saw on TV?
Maybe you saw one corner, but the other corner you didn't see it. So
I saw all four quarters that was televised from the camera angles that the NFL provided. So I could say, from my statement, I could say I saw nothing. I saw nothing from what was televised. That is my statement.
This one does not make or break the company. If they advertise, Coca-Cola advertise, doesn't mean Coca-Cola is out of business because they have to advertise. They advertise because they don't want
completely wrong. Because if you Google Arizona NFL football game that was on today, it'll list who the sponsors were, who the major sponsors were, and then who didn't spend as much money on the game. You could Google it.
Okay, so, all right, so if he did whatever he did, we'll find that later. So it's not really your concern. You're not building that business. You're not managing that business. For you to be so negative...
I'm stating the facts. I'm stating the facts. He said it would be at the game. It was not at the game, unless somebody who... 868, unless you saw it. Yes. I've been in the industry for... I've been actually in the real crypto industry since Bitcoin was under, I'm going to say $200.
Okay. And did you buy?
Yes. I actually didn't buy. I mined it. I mined the coin.
Did you buy enough to be a millionaire?
I mined the coin. Do you know what mining is?
Yes, I know.
Okay. I still have my mining machine.
My question is, if at the time $200, did you buy enough today you could be a millionaire?
Yes.
And you would not
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it, though. I didn't buy it. I mined it.
Okay, so you made a mistake. And the same way, you can make a mistake here, too, between us.
Apparently, you do not understand what mining is. Mining is when you are able to buy a machine.
I know mining because I mined. I buy contract when mining, so I do know.
Oh, so were you in that BitNext contract thing?
No. Okay.
So mining means you could mine it and not have to pay money. You bought the machine at the time, or depending on how early you started mining, you were able to mine on a normal PC with a normal graphics card. So you don't have to buy it. You keep saying, did I buy it? No, I mined the coins back in the day because I was that early involved in crypto.
Okay, but you didn't mine enough because...
What do you mean? How do you know? Are you my financial advisor? Are you looking at my crypto wallet right now? Okay, so how can you say I didn't mine enough?
I am just saying, because you're giving advice, and if you don't like give advice...
I am. I'm saying you could also earn 10%.
I am not saying what you should do, my dear, and I didn't call you, so...
You joined the call.
Don't like when somebody throwing negative when they're not sure what they are saying.
I am sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. 868. I watched the football game. I did not see the advertisements. His statement, my statement.
Maybe you need a glass. Maybe.
Do you want me to call? Wait. Do you want me to call the NFL and get a statement from them saying, "Gee, Global Gold Coin was not a sponsor of this game"? Do you want me to get that call? I will call the NFL, get that statement, and then I will release the phone call to every single person.
I am trying to figure out if because we're talking about negativity and all this stuff, right? I'm just a bystander. What I would like somebody to explain to me how was it here and how was it not negative? It kicks somebody like myself out of a group for just listening to information. I would like somebody to just really explain that.
Judith, he asked you a question.
So many people saying
and you all want to inspire confidence in the project. Yet a person coming on a call, listening to and gather information, what leaks out. Somebody please explain to me how that is wrong. That was not negative. That was the correct thing to do.
Okay, guys, anything else? Because I'm going to go.
Oh, he asked you a question, Judith. He asked you a question.
I just my answer, Bill. Good luck. I really don't have time for peace. No. I'm talking around. Right, Bill? You got to be careful. Every time you ask a person a question, they split around. This is just wasting my time. Everybody, stay blessed. Have a good night.
Yeah, Judith, he asked you a question for listening to the call. Why was he booted from the room?
He wasn't booting.
Yes, he was. Go look. Go look at the removal.
He hang up.
No. Go look at the chat room. Go look into the chat room, the old chat room, and go see that he was removed.
He got kicked out, and a lot of us got kicked out for just listening. You didn't even do anything. You just get kicked out. Because you got the right to just kick out somebody out of the group, and that's not negative. That's stupidness, because if you're in a group and it's so clear and it's so legit, you should be able to ask questions so you can know what you're into and what's going on. No, you can't ask questions. So you could be about to go down wormhole and
you have a right.
You can't say nothing.
You do have a right to ask questions, definitely.
You state she has the right, so why were we all removed then?
I totally agree with you. We do have a right to ask questions.
No, she asked the question. That gentleman was removed for listening to me and Coach JD, who was actually part of the program. It was actually above Selena in rank.
But I heard when he said good night, I thought he hung up.
Well, he didn't. He's mad that nobody's letting him talk and ask questions, and he was also kicked out of the group. And the evidence is in the chat.
I don't know, guys. I mean,
you're saying you don't want negativity, and him for just listening. He didn't speak a word. I'll tell you right now, because I was on the call the whole time. He didn't speak a word. He got removed from the group.
Bill, listen to me, my dear. Did you buy anything? Did you spend any money here?
Yeah.
How much did you spend?
Why does that matter?
No, because you say yeah. I mean, how much money you spent? Because I know the company was giving away free token.
did you buy anything? Did you invest any money?
Judith,
Because
Judith, Judith,
you
you said
invest
it's
money and you're going negative and you have no respect. When I'm talking, you should have cut me. Allow me to finish what I'm saying.
okay. Can I talk now?
So,
you said they gave away free coins, right? That was your statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Now everybody cannot remove those coins because actually, if I quote Professor Roberts, you're only allowed to remove 5%. And in any other coin, I don't care, name the freaking coin, right? I'll call it Judith coin, right? If it's on an exchange, you could remove 100% at any point. You could sell it for a loss. You could trade it to your best friend, give it away, do whatever the heck you want. Not 5%. Okay. You're allowed to remove it at the full amount or sell it at any time.
Now, what happened, Bill? I want you to answer a question, if you know so well. What happened? All the gift, what a company give gift away on Christmas and New Year, what happened? Everybody's selling. Everything will collapse.
Correct. Look at Dogecoin. Look at Dogecoin. Okay, look at Dogecoin and Bitcoin recently. Everybody sold off. Does Bitcoin restrict you from only? Hey, Judith, you can only sell 10% of Bitcoin. No, and that's why it dropped from, I think it was at 100 and something last I checked, down to like 70. That's because everybody sold off. Everybody sold off. That's what happened. That's called open market.
Right.
Correct.
So it will come back and it goes up, goes down.
Correct.
And people make good money. If some people
right. Some people will bet.
How to sell, and they make good money.
Right. So why doesn't Global Gold Coin do that?
Every business, they make their own decision which way they want to go.
Right. And and then second, by saying, oh, the coin's going to be at this on this date, that no marketer or fund manager, trader can ever say that. Otherwise, they'd make $1 gazillion. If I knew Bitcoin was going to be at 90K, I'd buy a.
But they're not saying exactly. They are just approximately saying that because they know how much money they collected from the buyers. So that's why they go.
You do not understand what a pre-IPO is, then.
Okay, Bill. If you are here to knock me down, I'm hanging up, my dear. Because
no, I'm saying I'm not knocking you down. I just don't think you don't know what a pre-IPO is.
35 years. 35 years.
35 years?
So I own Bitcoin.
Okay, what coin's better, Dogecoin or Pepe coin? Which coin is better, Dogecoin or Pepe coin?
I like Dogecoin.
Well, what's your theory behind that?
It's up to the person what they believe and what they want to have. They want
well, okay. Well, Pepe coin's a meme coin, which you could earn theoretically if you got in at the start. You would earn you can earn up to 800%. But Dogecoin, is more theoretically a joke coin. But every time Elon Musk makes a tweet, it says Dogecoin. It could shoot up to it shot up in value crazy at times. So yes, meme coins can be a joke, but if you get in at the right time, you could theoretically make more money than if you held Dogecoin.
That's what we have here.
No, because it's not on an exchange.
Very cheap price. Very cheap price. 10 cents. You really a winner.
Okay, so why can't I take my coin? Why can't I take my coin out without depositing $1,000?
You can take it out in 3 months.
Why in 3 months? It's a free coin, you said.
They have restrictions. Every program, every company, they make their own restriction.
No.
So that's what they're doing it.
Not true.
If you have your own business, you make your own business, and that's what they decided.
No.
People who doesn't like it, they don't have to. They're not forcing you to get in. It's not for you. If you like it, should not make negative. But that's wrong. What you're doing.
What is wrong? Because I'm actually stating me and Coach were actually having a discussion, and she removed people for that.
You're not discussing.
Yes, we were.
Forcing.
Go ask Coach.
You're forcing. You ain't even let me talk. You're just cutting me off every second. You're forcing your opinion on people where they don't know yes or no. But you're forcing your opinion, and that's wrong.
You should let everybody have their own opinion, and then after 3 months you find that you made a mistake, or you didn't make a mistake. Before you made a mistake, because it's $200 you bought it, you would make millions.
Okay.
So there you made a mistake, and going to make a mistake here, because this can be a second Bitcoin. This is backed up with gold.
Okay.
When you say
where's the forms?
They love gold. Okay.
Where are the forms that prove that's backed by gold? Because the contract that was shown at the when he was sitting in the chair, and the camera panned onto those contracts, it said 2016 to 2019.
So you get 10,000 token?
So it said 2016 to 2019 on those papers.
I asked you a question. Did you get a 10,000 token?
Why does that matter? I'm showing that the mining report that he shown was old.
How nasty you are, Bill. When you ask question, everybody has to answer.
No, I did not get the $10,000, 10,000 coins. 10,000 coins, no. I did not get that, okay?
You're very arrogant, okay?
Because I know what I'm talking about. You have no idea. You're a multi-level marketing promoter, like Larry Lane. Do you know the history of Larry Lane? Yes or no?
I know Larry Lane very well. Yes.
Okay,
And
so
Larry
ask
successful. Larry Lane, let me talk. Larry Lane is a very successful guy. He's making very good money, and he's well known on the market.
Okay, question one.
30 years.
So, do you know when he was in Transact Card?
Yes, I know Transact Card as well.
Yeah, how did that do?
What?
What happened to Transact Card?
Oh, they went on there.
Yes. And did you remember when Larry he didn't tell all 100,000 members that all their credit card details, their financial information was leaked from the database? Did he ever call anybody?
No, because he didn't know.
Yes, he did, because I sent him the article.
Okay, so if you would know, Larry Lane is not a scammer.
Okay, question two.
I know Larry Lane very well.
Question two. Larry Lane was caught making fake signups in multiple programs, and he was called out by the owner. Did you know that? I have the recording of him on screen, and then the owner calling him out. You said you know Larry Lane very well. And Trish has been in the chat the whole time, and she's always been free to talk or say whatever the heck she wants. Everybody who's been in this call was always free to talk. You can even ask Coach JD, who was in here for a time before he got removed from the call. You must be one of the 20 people who are on the bus. I am a person speaking from the common people who aren't on the bus, who don't do multi-level marketing. Yeah, that was, I know who's probably calling her, right? It's probably Barbary.
Ghana?
Hello? No, she's probably taking the call from Barbie, I bet. I bet she's probably taking the call from Barbie, like, yeah, this guy's talking bad about the program. So yeah, I have facts. I have recordings. I have audio recordings. And Larry Lane actually, at one point, tried to call me from your meeting. And then I asked him how Transact Card did, and he got scared and he hung up the phone. You want me to release that phone call? Oh. Because notice that there was 20 people on the bus, all high multi-level marketers who had promoted stuff in the past. Other people I saw who promoted stuff, everything they promoted was a scam. And even Eric Allen, Larry Lane's best friend, says he kicked him out for doing stuff that was very sketchy. That's from Eric Allen. That's not me. That's Eric Allen's statement. Because I have Eric Allen's phone number. I mean, I might hate what he's promoting, and I think it's garbage because it's a health and wellness, but it's actual product. So, I think it's trash personally, but it's a product. I tried the product. I didn't like it. I can make a statement like that. It's like saying Trisha tried Coke and she thought it was garbage. You know? You get Trish. You trying to sue me for... You trying to... She's going to say, I'm going to get sued for making a statement? Like, I didn't see advertising? Good luck. I could say Larry Lane is trash. And I'll back that up with my statement where I told him it was a scam and he told me I was an idiot. And I'll show the judge the recording. Because I have him on tape. It wasn't only me who recorded that meeting. It was several other YouTube people. So, Judith, when you get back, what's your cut? What that you're still defending it? I wonder what her cut is.
I don't know.
Yeah. You think she'll answer that question? Probably not. You know she won't.
Yeah.
She's probably, I'm telling you, I bet she's talking about Barbie. She's like, this guy still on the call. It's been going for 2.5 hours. He's talking to everybody. I'll tell you, your statement on, so who's gonna sue me, Barbie? They would toss her statement right out the window once I show when she shows the disclaimer and I show Zoom's terms of service. So her disclaimer gets tossed out. Now she has dirty hands in court. So Barbie can't sue me. Professor Roberts? What's he gonna sue me for? Making a statement? It's not defamation or slander if what you're making is based on the facts that you know at the time. Now, I can't say Professor Roberts has a disease or some crazy statement like that. Now, that would be, that could be considered defamation or slander. But about his program, I could state, here's why, Judge, I don't think it's legitimate. Here's other programs similar to it, and based off of their standards, why I don't think his statement is legitimate. And Judge, yep. I've known the one guy tried to sue me, so good luck. And I would bet I know another person on that bus now that Larry Lane's involved, because you guys follow each other in packs from one program to the next. So you spot one multi-level marketer, you kind of know who he works with. And I could probably call Eric Allen and just be like, yo, this is Larry Lane. Welcome 237 to the greatest phone call on earth. He got off quick. Probably not a good connection over there. So she doesn't want to come back to the call now. And not that she knows this, but like, welcome, the Guru Signals. Nice Santa hat, man. She's gonna have to remove everybody from the room. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, he must be kicked out too. Oh, he got kicked out. Yeah, and look at some of the people in this group. There's a guy who was in On Passive. On Passive was a scam. Who else could I identify in this room? Yeah, On Passive was a definitely. So.
Different scammers.
Yeah, there's tons of scammers in this room. Like you don't think I could identify half of these people? Like I have pictures because they're no offense, they're dumb and they go on camera. And I label them.
I made some group now. I got a whole list of them there that I just ignore.
You make the new group yet? Judith, you making the new group? Tell the South African guy. You do know the South Africans are helping me, right? So you have to delete all those 2, 3, 4 numbers. And if you pick the wrong one, I'll be there. Oh, magically she disappeared. I don't know what to say. Help me. You know what the problem is when you tell the truth. Yeah, because she's probably getting advice. Like, what do I say? Everybody's listening to this guy because he knows what he's talking about. There's the difference. People who are in the industry know what's going on. Go try to pitch this to somebody who has an investment like fund. Go try to pitch it to JP Morgan. Go see what they ask. And yes, I do know people who work there. You think I'm just like a disruptor? I'm pretty. I don't want to say how many people I know in the industry. And I actually know multi-level marketers. I know the guy who designed the comp plan for multi-level marketing, and I know the guy, one of the best multi-level marketers out there, who actually broke every record. So if it was actually a legitimate program, I'd give him a phone call, and he'd have like 5,000 people in this thing, and no problem. Welcome to the call. Hey, Louis, you're back. We're on with Judith, who's probably a diehard fan of this. She actually knows Larry Lane. As she stated, she's known him for a long time. I forget how many years she said. 30 years, I think it was, Trisha?
Yeah, about that.
Yep. And she goes, Larry Lane is a good marketer. He doesn't scam people. I'm like, whoo. I'm like, why was he caught trying to defraud a few companies then? And she's gone on hold since I asked her that question. Everybody get your coffees ready. I told you, this call is going on 48 hours. Isn't it amazing? They make the... She was trying to compare this to the stock market. I'm like, the stock market, you could see how much earnings the company earned. I don't have to fly out to Las Vegas. So, and I don't think Louis Vuitton or somebody gave me 10,000 Louis Vuitton tokens, to redeem for a bag. So, I think that was the most funny counter argument I've ever heard. And then you missed their statement that she said they could sue me. I'm like, for what? For making a statement that I didn't say advertising at the game? Were you me? Did you look through my eyeballs? I don't know. You want to make a bet that she's not coming back? She doesn't want to come back because she has nothing to say. She's just trying to defend. I have 5 easy questions that, like, if you're a legit company, you should be able to answer very easily. And, you know, like, if she forces me to, I will call the NFL and get them to list every sponsor of today's game. And I will then send that call out to every person who's in this group. Welcome to the call. 868, you're back. How you doing, man? We're on with Judith, who's a diehard fan of the program. She apparently knows Larry Lane very well. The Guros, you're new. Welcome to the call. Everyone's welcome to talk. I don't silence people. Make your statements. Good or bad, don't care. Mr. Santa Hat, be careful though. You might get removed, you know, because she removed the guy right now with his mic muted for just listening. Everyone, if you could add your downline to the call, that would be appreciated. If you have a downline, please add them to the call because Judith apparently knows a lot of stuff that we do not know. And I'd like everybody on the call to hear it so they can't say, oh, he misinterpreted stuff.
Are you Professor Robert?
Yes.
Hi, Chris. Welcome to the call. Chris? Hey, Deborah, you're back. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Bill.
We have Judith on the line, who is a huge defender of Larry Lane. She's gone quiet after she was confronted with past Larry Lane scams and him manipulating the downline. She has not come back for at least the last, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Yep.
She was trying to compare it to the stock market, and I was like, no, this is not the stock market. The stocks, I could read your financial documents and decide if I want to do an investment with you. Does Professor Roberts want to show me his books? Since you're comparing it to the stock market, I should be able to read Professor Roberts' books. So when does he want to send me his financial data? Chris, welcome to the call again.
I missed you, Bill.
I'm waiting for more people. I want more people on the call. I'm waiting. Like, she's probably talking to Barbie like, oh my gosh, this guy's the longest phone call ever. I believe in everybody ask questions. Chris, you're free to ask questions about Global Gold Coin if you have any. And so, you know, Deborah, you missed. Judith said they have the right to sue me. I'm like, what, for making a statement about the football game where I saw no advertising? That's my statement.
Freedom of speech. Wait a minute, Bill. Freedom of speech is against the law?
I know, that's just a good look. You know, I think Elon Musk would back me on the case.
Yeah, I hear you.
Musk is very strong about speech, and I think he actually defended. Somebody needed a lawyer for freedom of speech, and then he actually backed them. So, if you want to go against Musk, and you know, I'm sure he'll tweet every minute about the case.
Does Musk know about this business? We'd like to get him in here. That would be something.
I'm sure if I tweeted it out to him, he'd probably, what is this?
Yep.
But you know, they know billionaires, so you know, there's my billionaire right there. Must would kindly defend anybody for freedom of speech. We know that. Oh, Chuck, you finally decided to come back.
We might as well live in a communist country.
Yeah, Chuck, how's the communist group started? Oh, now he's silent. He was so talkative earlier. Yeah, okay, Mr. Globe. You drew that she was trying to compare it to the stock market earlier and tries to threaten me by suing me for making a statement about today's football game.
What?
Yeah.
People need a life, man. I got other things to do better than that.
Yeah, she has to come back after that. She's probably consulting with her legal shield lawyer or something.
Bill?
What's up, Judith? Oh, you're back finally.
I just wanted to know who you are, Bill. And you're not being honest with us.
My name is Bill.
You are, Bill, I am talking, so allow me to speak, all right? And then when you talk, I won't interrupt you. You didn't say who you are.
Bill.
You are a YouTube channel where you're getting paid on people not done their business. So your way of earning income when you go and get dirt on people's business and then you advertise and when people watch there, that's the way you make your money. So why don't you being honest? I need dirt, guys.
Okay.
Help me because I need dirt to get on that. I didn't finish.
Okay.
To help me to get me dirt on each company, and then I can make more money. So why are you not honest with them?
Okay, you ready for my statement? I do not have a YouTube channel. Okay. I know who you're referring to, but I do not have a YouTube channel. And second,
so what you have, explain to me. What? I mean, I do not know you. I never saw you. I'm not excusing you. I'm just asking you.
Well, you made a statement.
What is your background?
My background is crypto and IT, electronics.
You are IT guy?
IT's network security. That's why I was able to pick apart your website so easily.
You do?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yes.
All right, so give me your number, my dear.
My number's right here. You've been in the chat room for over 30 minutes.
I didn't see it. Let me have write that down.
Well, why don't you go ask Selena Jackson to add me back into the room and you would have it.
I don't know Selena. I'm not associating with Selena. She blocked me out too.
She blocked you. Isn't that amazing? Another person who got removed.
Bill?
Yes.
Can you give me your number, please?
Yeah, click on my number. I'm the person talking.
Can you read it for me?
Why do I have to read it? Why do I have to read the number?
You see how arrogant you are. I'm being nice to you. The more nice I'm, you getting nasty. That's what I'm
answering your question. I'm answering your question. Your question was, I'm a YouTuber. I am not a YouTuber. Okay, you're referring. You must have just talked to.
Call you and talk to you privately.
No, all my discussions about Global Gold Coin will be public, so everybody can make sure that my statements are not misconstrued or cut off or clipped to be used in other manner. That's why I have witnesses in the room who could all say this is what was stated. Because you're going to try to cut my statements, and I'm not having that.
Well, I'm not cutting anything.
Then you're going to state it publicly. Then you're going to stay in the room publicly, and you're going to talk.
I am not going publicly. I'm not part of.
Well, this is where we're talking. This is where your option is to talk. I'm only talking in this group. Because you want to try to get me to call you, say something, and then you're going to record it, and you're going to go try to run to Barbary or Larry Lane.
Yeah, I am not. Listen, my dear, I'm pretty busy. I don't need to do this.
You're good friends with Larry Lane. Larry Lane knows me, okay?
I'm not a good friend. I didn't never said I'm a good friend. I just said my opinion, but I know about him.
Yeah, you've known him for 30 years, and you still don't know he's a scammer.
If he's a scammer, he never scammed me. Did he scam you?
He scammed over 1,000 people.
I don't know. I wasn't involved.
Yeah, yeah, and he was actually. I have the recording. If you force me to, I'm gonna send out the recordings of every scam he's been in. I have him when he was.
I'd like to know what they are. How do I get back on the room? I just know what I clicked.
So you want to be transparent? Why don't you? Why does Larry Lane come on and say every scam he's been on to the people?
You need to ask him. I don't know him.
I know what scams he's been in because I recorded him on the meetings. I have recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, I recorded him. I recorded every Zoom call that he's been on.
Okay, so how do I go back on this room? Because I don't know where I clicked. Bill?
Yes.
How do I get back on this room? Because I don't.
You'd have to ask Selena because she kicked. There is no exit. She closed the chat room.
Who closed the chat room?
Selena.
Why are you so worried about it?
Why are you worried about it?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If you don't, can we talk about the coin?
I am talking about the coin. She doesn't. She believes it's true, and I said that's why I think it's false. And she's trying to silence people for making statements, and then she threatens to sue me for making a statement about the football game. You want to tell? You just made that statement. You want to roll back the tape where you said you cannot?
I didn't say I am suing you. I said you can be sued for it. That's what I said. You need to learn here.
Yes, you said I could be sued for it, and I said,
people can sue you. That's what I said.
And I said for what? What can I be sued for?
Oh, the wrong statement. The wrong statement because you are giving wrong statement.
Now, can you repeat my statement? What was my statement?
I don't want to waste my time with you. You're not.
My statement was I saw no advertising for Global Gold Coin at the Arizona football game, which was played today. And I did not. I also Googled the current sponsors of the football game, which because the NFL released that, and it does not say Global Gold Coin is either a major sponsor, which if you gave as much money as he claimed, should be a major sponsor, or a sign sponsor, which are those little signs that you see that rotate, which are also, you see those at soccer games. That was my statement.
And what is your interest here to knock the GGC down? What is the whole purpose? Why are you wasting your time?
Why am I wasting my time? Because I don't want to see people get scammed and frauded.
You cannot tell people what they want to do, where they want to invest money, how they want to do it. You cannot tell them. Every person has freedom what they want to do, no?
But they deserve the transparency, don't they? To make it all
definitely.
Right. So I am making statements.
We love you and we appreciate you if you say something effect. But you are guessing. You don't know. Nobody knows what's going on because the company did not open yet.
If you were taking money, then technically your company is open.
That's not true. You're wrong.
What?
People
so what company? Can you name a company that?
Company is taking money not because that they did not open, because they're going to build it. People take money because for the advertisement, for their expense.
So show me how much money was spent on advertising.
I can't show you because I'm not part of it.
No, as if it's an investment into a coin or any other investment, you have to show the books. Then I can make a decision as a informed investor
when they open
if I want to invest.
They're not open yet.
That doesn't matter.
You are demanding something which your company is not ready. Okay, they're not open yet.
At pre-ICO, you can still see the developers and
who's making so much?
I think that's the gurus, honestly. I think he's in the tub or something. I don't know. It sounds like water. But you're.
Why do you should mute yourself out? That makes so much noise.
Hey, I have no control. I'm like Selena. The person's allowed to mute or leave their mic open.
No, I'm asking a person. I wasn't talking to you. I was saying a person should mute themselves and not disturbing our conversation.
Yeah, but I agree, but that's up to them. Because I allow people to do what they please to do in the room.
So, okay, so you still did not answer my question. What is your purpose of putting dirt on this program?
I'm not putting dirt. I'm just giving the facts as I see them. And
But you don't have that fact because
yes,
nobody
I do.
knows which way the company goes. Nobody knows.
Yes, I do. Based off of people I see involved in it and the statement that Professor Roberts made about the game advertising, which turned out to be false.
You went for $10,000. You went to Las Vegas, so your interest. Give me. But I'm going to knock you down.
What? You know, I'm not going to name the person I know, but there are several people who made 30 accounts. So what's going to happen to them?
That's they're lost. If they open an account, they're not going to have 30 accounts.
They have 30 accounts because they tried to sell me. They tried to sell me coins.
Oh yeah, so they can because nobody can remove that coins from the back office.
Yeah, apparently he could because he tried to sell me 10,000 coins. So tell me what he was trying to do.
They were scamming you then.
Okay, so that just proves that you have a scammer in the group who's involved in Global Gold Coin.
Yeah, so you can control it. There's a robbery in a bank. There is a robbery.
Welcome to the call.
You can control of human beings.
Yeah, so if I give you that person's account with their name on it, because they send me a screenshot, will you get that person banned from Global Gold Coin? Yes or no?
I don't have that power.
No, but will you tell Selena about that person?
You go and tell her.
Why? She's the one who got me kicked out. She kicked me out before I could mention it on the call.
Right, so you can send him a text, but you ask him something.
Oh, you mean her phone number, which does not, which half these people goes to an empty voicemail, which means it's probably a dead number or Google Voice number.
Okay.
Do you want me to tap into my knowledge of telecom and how I know half of these phone numbers are VoIP phone numbers, which means it's not a real phone number?
You all blocked out. I don't know why I don't see you.
Yeah, because she removed me from the room. Welcome, Optimus Prime.
How they removed me? How?
I don't know. Selena's removing people. You can ask Trisha. She's been removing people for the last 2.5 hours. She's been removing anybody who shows up in the call.
But if she's removing, how come I hear you?
Because I started the call, and I refused to end the call.
Well, yeah, so put me back. Can you put me back?
Put you back where?
In a room, because
she closed.
No, he didn't take you out to the room. You're in the chat, but he didn't take you out to the room. If you're out, it's Selena that put you out, not him. If you want to come out of this call, you look at the bottom of the call and press the red X and you go out the call. But he didn't take you out to the room.
Okay, where do I press it here again, please?
You press the red X at the bottom of the screen and you can't leave.
I don't see any button here to press.
It's right there. I don't know what to tell you. There's a big speaker button, a mute button. There's a mute button. There's a smiley button, and then there's an X.
Yeah, everybody has that.
I'm not good on a computer, so that's why I was asking.
Well, are you on the phone or are you on the computer?
I'm on a phone.
Well, then we told you how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what Trisha has. Yeah, Trisha, what do you have? An iPhone?
I have a Samsung.
Yeah.
A Samsung.
Yeah. So what do you have?
It has 3 buttons at the bottom of the phone.
Yep.
The smiley face, the mute button, and the red X.
But she's been in the industry 20 years and she doesn't know how to end the call. But okay. 289, yeah.
But wait a second, Bill. You always like to knock people down.
No, I'm saying
a networker. I am not a computer guy. I don't break people's website the way you are know how.
I didn't break it. I didn't break into the website. I just did inspect code.
That's what you just said. You know how to break website.
No, yeah, I know how bad the security is. You could go make an account. I don't know if anybody wants to try it right now. To the website and go put in the password 123456 and an email, whatever one you want to choose. Trisha L at Yahoo whatever.com, and it'll make you an account. You can't do that at your any banking institution. Yahoo or Gmail will never let you make an account with such an easy password. That proves that the password security or password complexity on the website is very, very, very poor. And if you're
maybe you're right, so they're going to work on it.
Right. So if you're backed by gold, wouldn't you want to make sure that people cannot make easy passwords to protect the money that they are about to make?
Oh yes, definitely.
Correct. And that proves that they didn't do that.
They will. When it's not open yet.
Well, according to Selena, wait. Now to go back to Selena Jackson's statement and Barbie's statement on the last Zoom. No, on her last Zoom, she said they hired a new tech and he fixed the website. That was her statement. And I can still do that to this day. What's your answer to that?
I have no answer.
Okay. So they either
I do not know her, so I can't make any comment.
So here are my following options. Either A, they either hired a new tech guy and he doesn't know how to do it. B, that was a fib and they still have the old guy. Or C, like I said, they have no idea how to do it. So it's either a new guy and he doesn't know how to do website programming, which I think Trisha could probably figure out how to do it, or anybody on this call. Or it's the old guy and he is from a country overseas and he's doing many different programs and he just hasn't got to it yet. Because they usually outsource the website programming. And when you look at so many of these, you can almost, no offense, but programmers have a signature or style they write website code in, even when it's done by AI. The AI programs it all in a certain way, and you can tell what AI or programmer did it.
Okay. And the other question, otherwise I need to go.
No, you can go whenever you want. You just have to hit the red X.
I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
Well, we described where it is. I don't know if you have it. Do you have an iPhone?
I have, other phone. Apple phone.
Well,
okay, I have home, team chat, doc, calendar, and more.
No, you're not in the chat. There should be a speaker, microphone, smile, I guess emojis, and then there's a red X.
No, I guess I'm not there now.
Well, I guess then you're gonna stay on the call till my phone runs out of juice. If it runs out of juice, because I'm gonna plug it in.
It's funny how I can't see the button to close.
289, do you have any questions? You're new to the call.
Maybe I just have to
No, brother.
Okay, Bill,
I think you're onto something. I just don't know what it is or how this thing works.
And I noticed that anyone that joins the group gets deleted automatically.
Yeah, you noticed that too?
Yeah, I just got deleted for joining the group call.
Okay, see, there you go. Judith, he was not negative. He literally just joined the call.
Because Selena is stupid. That's why. She is wrong what she's doing.
So can I tell her that on the next Zoom that Judith called her stupid? Will you tell her that?
Yes. Yeah, you can tell her you want to make enemy with each other. That's my opinion. But she can be smart.
Oh wait, so she can't sue you for calling her stupid?
You don't go and get rid of people that way because they came on a room. So it is stupid.
So can she sue you for calling her stupid? Do you have proof that she's stupid?
No, that's my opinion. I see her as a stupid girl. But I'm not advertising and knocking her down.
Well, you technically just advertised to everybody in the room that she's stupid.
No, I said it's my opinion, my dear.
See how it works? See? See? I can play that game too. So technically you just called her stupid. Did you just slander her? Did you give her an IQ test? Did you give her an IQ test?
I just said it's my opinion. I didn't
so
say
what's
my opinion.
So what's the difference in what I said?
No, you are saying it very strongly, like you know definitely. You don't know nothing. You don't know. Nobody knows what's going on. What's going to
Okay, so back to you called her stupid. Can you prove that she's stupid?
No, I cannot because I don't know her.
So you just made the statement that I can't prove what I said, and I could be sued. I could be sued in what you said, but
no, not from me. I don't care about you, but the people who you affecting, they can sue you, my dear.
For what? Making a statement. This is freedom of speech.
You're not making a statement. You are actually
so then I should tell her that you called her stupid and she could sue you for that statement.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because you call the president of the United States stupid and they're not going to sue you.
So what's the difference between what you said and what I said? I called the company stupid. You called a person stupid. I have facts from why I believe my statement. You didn't give her an IQ test.
How old are you?
Why does that matter?
Because I don't have no respect to you. The way I talk, you're cutting me off. You don't even let me finish my sentence.
Your statement was, and Trisha heard it, that she is stupid. I asked you, do you have proof? You said no.
She's stupid, so knocking people out. That's what I said.
Okay. So
I didn't say all together she's stupid. She's a stupid way of cutting people out. That's what I said.
Okay. So the difference that we have between each other is you're calling a person stupid, and I'm calling the company stupid.
No, I didn't call her a person. I said what she is doing, cutting people out.
Her actions. Okay, let me clarify. So you're calling her actions stupid. So you're calling
stupidity. Stupidity. That's what I said.
So you're calling her actions stupid, and I'm calling the company's actions and why I believe that it's not legitimate. Stupid.
That is your opinion, but
right. That's my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Trisha, did you follow all that?
Yeah. That's a lot of decisions. Well, all in the circle.
So there's no difference between what you're saying and what I'm saying. You're calling some.
I guess. Listen, Bill, you must be a bored guy because you're enjoying to being here and talking. I guess you don't have who to talk.
No, I prefer. I don't mind educating people, and I don't like seeing people get.
Educating
yes, I am.
No, you're knocking people down.
Who did I knock down? I've let every person in this room talk. Rose, welcome to the call.
One sentence, you're cutting me off.
No, I'm saying how ridiculous your statement is about being they could sue me when you're making exact same statement, but about an action of a person.
No, I didn't make a statement. What I said, it's very stupidity of her cutting people out when they make or get in a room. That's what I said. And you can twist that on as much you like.
Okay, and I stand by my statements about the company. Welcome, Belinda, to the call. Trisha, you having fun? It's better than soap opera, right?
Hello, hello.
Hi. Do you have any questions about Global Gold Coin?
Do I have any questions about Global Gold Coin?
Yes.
I actually do. Do you think they're going to ever make it available for us to be able to do internal transfers?
I don't know about that. I'm on the stand right now. I believe this is a not true coin. I've been on the call for 3 hours. Trisha was on for a good portion of it, and I do not see the special papers that you need when your coin is backed by gold. Professor Roberts has not released that. Second, multi-level marketing is not allowed to be promoted on Zoom. Third, if you promote it on YouTube, you can have your channel taken down and your Gmail account removed and deleted, which she actually told people to promote on their channels. Okay, that was recorded. For that disclaimer that she makes, she's not a financial provider, would be thrown out in court because she breaks Zoom's terms of service. And that's one of the reasons it would be tossed out. And I also believe it would be also tossed out because this would be looked at as a security, because you're guaranteeing 2x your money, Judith. What he said, you'd be guaranteed 2x your money. That is called a security.
I never said guarantee.
No, he did. He did.
Oh.
That is called security. Anytime.
I still remember, Bill. Remember to make the statement, and please understand that you're on the chopping block whenever you come to this.
I don't care. I will defend my statement for the next 48 hours.
In this chat is on the chopping block.
Yeah, Bill, she's just saying that anybody who joins the call is automatically going to be deleted from the group chat.
Oh, I guess she's going to remove all 664 people because I have everybody's phone number.
Yeah, for everybody.
So I will call every single person just to make sure she removes it. And she removed Coach, who's going to add me back. So I said good luck to her. Because me and him had a great conversation. You had great questions.
So, Bill, what makes you think that the coin is not real, may I ask?
Yes. Okay. One, I've been in it since crypto and Bitcoin, since it was under for a long time. Not many. I have never seen a coin that had multi-level marketing attached to it. There was one coin, and it was for a limited time, and I think it was XRP for a couple of weeks. If you referred people, you got XRP. That was the pre-ICO of XRP. That was the only coin I've ever seen that had multi-level marketing attached, and it was only 2 levels, not 3, 2. Second, multi-level marketing is not allowed on Zoom calls. You could go look on Zoom's terms of service right now. Section 8 says no multi-level marketing is allowed to be promoted on Zoom. So by breaking the Zoom's terms of service, the disclaimer she has, I'm not a financial advisor, blah, 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 whatever, would be tossed out in court.
Who's she? Who you guys
Barbie.
talking about?
Barbie.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
The one doing the presentations?
Oh, I don't know.
Some of us haven't been to the Zoom presentation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's the one doing their presentations.
So, what Bill is suggesting is because there's a referral system and there are
that's part of it.
Terms of service. Like if you refer somebody and you get a bonus, and there's uplines and terms like that are used, that makes it suggestive of being a multi-level marketing system?
It actually is according you haven't attended the Zoom, but there is at least three levels, and that is defined as the FTC defines it as a multi-level marketing.
I understand, Bill. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't. I'm just being coy for.
Okay, yeah, no. But also, they claim that the coin has a value. Bitcoin. You all probably heard the Bitcoin pizza story by now because it's been passed around forever. With 10,000 coins for a Bitcoin, and that guy would have been dirt rich if he didn't get rid of his coins. But what they don't tell you is it was a joke among programmers and nerds that we used to tip each other in Bitcoins. But once it became established and it started going on the exchanges, like first it was underground exchanges, and then Coinbase and all the other exchanges came out, which not a lot of people know. Early on, you were actually able to get equity in most of these exchanges. But once it hit the exchange, there was real value, and that's when people weren't sending $1,000 to buy a pizza. People held it, sold it, mined it, and did whatever they wanted with it. And it would start making internal transfers for it. But that's saying a coin has a $10 value when it's not on an exchange is theoretical value. Like I could say Optimus Prime coin out of Canada, I'm just using your logo, is worth $30 and it's backed by Optimus Prime. You're gonna believe me?
I understand. Trust me, Bill, I understand. Because the exponential valuation of a 3x or a 2x, even on a billion coins, it depletes the valuation
Correct.
rapidly.
Yes.
And I'm not here. Let me say this. I was a banker for many years. I was an investment guy for many years.
Mm-hmm.
I was an insurance guy for many years. And I've been, let's say, unemployed, but I mean something else for many years.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean over 15 years. So it's interesting, this coin development. That's all.
Yep. I understand. But also, they have to have paperwork to be backed by gold. If you look at the other gold coins out there, I mean, I could just think of Tether Gold and other, what's Peter Schiff's gold coin called? But he has paperwork where it shows in the volts that it has it, how much is in each mine, and
it's called the 43101.
Yeah, I just couldn't think of the coin. Yeah,
it lasts for 5 years. After the 5 years, it can go for another 10. But after that, it has to be redone. I understand that. I was just waiting to see how this coin is going to shape out.
Yeah, and
I don't think it's been professionally managed, but everybody deserves an opportunity. That's all.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, but I think there should be transparency. Like when people ask questions in the chat room, I don't think they should be tossed out. Like you were just probably like
people like you who wants to knock it down. That is you turning your question. That's the reason they don't want to talk to you. But if you would ask a gentleman question, people would answer you.
Well, show me proof that it's the mine it's backed by. How much gold is in the? I
don't have any.
Yeah, you don't. Nobody can show me that. That's my legit question.
But I was just saying, what you're doing, you are here to knock the program down, and you are wrong what you're doing, because what you're doing, probably you're taping, and then you go on YouTube, and you're playing it, and that's the way you're collecting your income. And so you don't tell people who you are, why you're knocking it down, because you want to make your money that way.
As Trista's been on this call for the last, sadly, 2.5 hours, she could tell you, then I repeat, I do not have a YouTube channel, so I do not earn anything for doing this.
So what do you have? Where you advertise?
I advertise nowhere. I advertise.
People knows your name. They just told me, because I don't know you, but they just told me.
With somebody else. That's not the same person. And he said that earlier.
Thank you.
His name is on his profile photo. Bill, look at your text message.
Sure.
Sorry, please.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, I agree.
That's all it is, Bill.
Yeah.
Hope in one hand, and you know the other thing in the other hand.
Yep.
You know that saying.
Yep.
What would it start with? What does it start with? Hope in one hand and what in the other? Just say the first letter.
Open the.
Hope in one hand and
Close the other. Well, close your ears. Hold on, so many people are sending me messages.
No worries, Bill.
Blank in the other. Starts with an S. Shit in the other. Okay. And why does Judith, you keep pressing to have an independent call? I'm talking publicly, so my statements cannot be misconstrued. Because that's the one thing that really bothers me when people go into a private call and they cut up the call and say, "Oh, this guy said this."
I am not cutting anything. I'm just trying to get back in a room.
No, I will talk. I will talk in front of people. I will talk in front of people, so everybody can say, "No, Bill, you did say that," or "Judith, yes, you did say that." That's why I have 2 other independent people sitting in the room.
Okay, I don't have anything against you. My opinion, I do not agree with you, but you have a right to freedom of speech. So you can say whatever you like, but doesn't mean I have to trust you what you say. I do not agree with you.
You're welcome you're welcome to do that.
Wait January, and we'll see how they're going to a company come around and be successful. And then you're going to be sorry. I was stupid. I didn't buy it, and I'm out.
Okay, why would I buy it when the gentleman who tried to sell me the coins had made 30 accounts? So all I would have to do, in theory,
you cannot, because he cannot transfer that from his account to your account. Only when the company will be open, and then they're going to give permission for people to transfer it. It doesn't go that way.
So what's to stop somebody, right? Let's play. I'll play devil's advocate. Let's say I believe it's legitimate, right? What's to stop somebody from making 40 accounts, because there's no KYC right now, 40 accounts, transfer it all to one account, dump the other 40 accounts, and now they have all the coins?
Yeah, they can do it, but then what?
So then they never bought coins to begin with. So that's how they get around buying coins?
Lucky, and they outsmart the company. So they had a good trade. I won't take position. I don't care about the position.
So in theory, I could pick a third world country, give them, I don't know, $100, tell them to go make 1,000 accounts, and now I could have like 20,000 coins, 30,000 coins. And if the coins go to $20, like you say, then I could sell off,
make the money. Yes, that's correct.
I could sell off 400 coins, pay the guy to make another 1,000 accounts, and just keep doing that as the coin value goes theoretically up.
Yeah, you can do it if that's what you want.
Kenna, do you not see a problem with that?
Bill, you're just having fun, and I understand. It's not a big deal. Look, hope in one hand and pipe in the other.
Yep.
All it is just hope. All it is just hope. That's all it is.
Oh, and Kenna, you do know that their VP took money as in a form of investment, right? Keith, I think his name is Keith.
Pardon me, I didn't hear the last.
The VP manager, I think his name is Keith. I can't pronounce his last name. He took money.
He took it as a form.
Yeah, the guy transferred it and he told him to put it as investment for GGC coin. So if that guy moves the money to GGC coin to complete that transaction, that is money laundering. Because you're moving money through a third party instead direct to the company.
Oh, it is. Mom was no trying to call
me. She doesn't know how to find the X. She doesn't know how to find the X. So she's going to be on the call for the next couple of hours. Yes, that is one of the guys.
Is that the guy?
Yes, that's Larry Lane. Yes. Yes.
Is that the one that took it as a form of investment?
No, that's not the guy who took it as a form of investment. That was one of the guys on the bus who was involved in Transact Card, Finmore, Infinity Grid. I'm trying to think of the credit card one that. Oh, those were all the past scams Larry Lane was involved in, and I told him it was a scam. He called me an idiot. I have the recording of him calling me an idiot, and he stayed with the program, and 3 months later it fell over.
Okay, I see.
And Judith says she's known him as a marketer for 30 plus years, and said he's done very good in multi-level marketing, which we could have a debate for the next 4 hours about, but
Okay.
I've been following these people. I know who works with who. So I know King Ellis. He was also on the call I saw. He's a person who jumps program to program also, so you kind of know the players when you've been following multi-level marketing and for a while. Like Carl Havelston, you might recognize that guy because you're in Canada. He's pretty big on multi-level marketing.
No. This thing works like it was a referral program, and somebody referred me, and I was like, okay, so that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean,
don't follow this stuff.
Yeah, how many crypto coins do you know that has multi-level marketing attached to it?
Well, there was that one with that lady that got shut down, and I think she's on the run now.
Yeah, OneCoin.
That's right. That's what it says. It was OneCoin, wasn't
Right.
it? Something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ruja, I forget her last name. Yep.
That's right.
She's in Bulgaria, and she paid a lot of money to the government to protecting in her house. So she has an army of soldiers around her house, and she's all protected by the
So you know for a fact she's in Bulgaria.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
I heard. Did I see her? No, I don't. So that's what I heard.
So you have.
So I'm sharing at what I heard, but I do not know.
Okay, so you have no problem me telling the Bulgarian government and the German government who are looking for her that she's in Bulgaria?
I mean, I have no business to tell them I wasn't do nothing, no business with him, so I have any interest. I'm just sharing at what I heard.
Great, so I'll inform them.
Okay, you do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want, my dear.
So if those are the people you associate with, that just says a lot about your character to me. Welcome to the call. Hello. I can't pronounce that name, so I'm not even going to try. Shigazi?
What are you trying to pronounce whose name?
Shigazi? Shigazi.
Okay, what about her?
I know she entered the room. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, okay. And people come in and they go, right?
Yeah. Yeah, her. She's actually, I think she works. Yeah, she works for. Oh, and for the spy who came into the room, how's UCLA Health? Yeah, I know who you work for, spy who just came in the room and disappeared. So Judith, you could go tell the lady Shigozi who just snuck into the room.
Okay. How do you know? How do you know I know her?
Well, I'm sure you're sitting here monitoring the room anyway, but you could go tell her UCLA Health will be getting a letter of how she's involved in this thing.
No, she's a nurse.
Yeah, I know.
She's not involved with anything.
I know where she works.
So you know everything. Okay. So
do you want
tell
to?
your life story?
Do you want to
Tell
test
your life story.
the last
Why don't
person?
you
The last person who was caught promoting a scam, who was a health agent, got fired.
Who?
Yeah. What the hell is that lady's name? I'll look up her. She's in every scam. What the hell is her name? She was a health agent out of California.
How come you know everybody?
Because
I know who you are talking about Dion.
Nope, not Dion.
You
nope.
know everybody.
Nope, not Dion.
No?
No.
Okay.
How do I know? Because once you file 3 or 4 multi-level marketers, you guys all tell each other about programs, and when you're subscribed to one channel, it goes to the next person, and like a week later it goes to the next person, and you can follow it like a breadcrumb trail. Like Larry Lane used to.
Larry Lane used to. In this channel. You put me in this channel?
Yeah, I put you in this channel.
How did you put me in this channel? How did you get my information?
I added you, and you accepted it.
I accepted it. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know why I button I pushed probably, but I guess probably was keep saying that something, so I clicked on it.
So.
But how do I cancel it now?
Me and Trisha have been telling you for the last, I don't know what, 45 minutes, Trisha? You hit
need to press your picture. Look for your picture and press it, and it's going to open out. Then you'll see the things at the bottom to get out.
Trisha?
No, but I don't have that.
Yeah.
What you're saying. I do not see it.
She wants to. She's trying to exit the call.
Anything that's going on anymore? I could just see it on the outside, but I'm not in that kind of anymore.
So they've deleted you also from the group, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I could just see it from the outside, but I don't know what's going on.
You can't post or read anything since whenever you got on this call.
No. But which is hilarious. Yeah. Like I said, coach is gonna add me back onto the next group. So I don't know what you think she's doing. Coach is above her, and I guess in the pecking order or ranking order, I don't know. But he said, if you get kicked out, tell me, I'll add you back in. So I don't know why she's wasting her time. So I'll be back in the next WhatsApp group. And I mean, it's just going to be like...
Are there multiple groups, Bill, or is there just one group?
There's one group, but apparently there's another being made. Is that correct, Trisha, as I understand that? She's remaking the group?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said, lad.
And if you don't think I have multiple spies from South Africa and a few other phone numbers in that group, you got to be crazy. I've been doing this long enough.
Because the last thing that she said was, I'm going to start a fresh group. That's what she said.
I don't know what she thinks that's going to do.
I don't know.
I don't know what she thinks that's going to do, you know. I mean, I could theoretically just make my own group with every member in this group. Like, actually in the old group, if I wanted to. She's probably like, oh, Judith's probably like, oh, no, I didn't think of that.
What do you have against me, my dear?
I said, I don't know why your person's going through all the effort to make a new group. I'm going to be in that group, too. She's going to have to make another group. So you're either going to have to get rid of Coach, or I'm going to be in every group.
And so what is the purpose of you being every group? You are bored, you have nothing else to do. Why don't you go to work?
I am working right now, actually.
That's your job?
Yes.
So that's what I was asking you, and you was denying it.
I did. Trisha heard this conversation. I work in network security, and I stated that. Network security. Trisha was on the line. This is why I don't want to go to an independent phone call, because you're misstating stuff.
So you work for network security, and what you doing?
Yes, I'm securing multiple different networks right now.
And then what? What did you succeed with that?
That's my job. It's called IT work.
Okay, so what is the purpose of what you're doing?
So
What's the benefit? What's the benefit?
what's the benefit? So the gurus can't go steal the bank's money or or company secrets. Do you not understand what a network professional is? IT network professional? IT security professional is?
Okay, go ahead and explain to me.
Think of me as your antivirus software. I protect your computer, right? That's me, but for big corporations. I think that's the easiest way to explain it, with not having to go into technical detail.
So you have to be good on a computer, what you're doing, right?
Yes. I'd hope you hire a person who's good on your computer. Otherwise, you might not have a network professional. Otherwise, you're protecting it worthlessly.
No, I'm not doing it anymore. Network I used to do, not anymore.
I love your arrows, Canadian rule. Welcome back. So, how's UCLL health? Spy. Welcome, Spy. How are you? Oh, silence in the mic. You don't think I know who are the spies in the group already? And who are dedicated members to Barbie and Selena?
They have nothing against you. You are.
I know she's a spy. I know Chicago is a spy. I was just informed by several people that she's a spy working for her. So she could listen. She could.
I don't think so. They have anything against you. But what do you have against Professor Robert?
What? Besides that he was, convicted and he has scammed he has tried to create a coin, I think, also in the past. If I remember.
All the name what you're naming him, but you still went and took his 10,000 token.
Oh my gosh, did she not hear that I didn't go to the event?
You just said you was there.
No, I said I wasn't. Do you want me to rewind the 2.5 hours of tape?
No, you told me you was
I
there.
said I got the 10 coins.
No, you didn't.
See? Thank you. See, she just tried to lie on the air, and that's why I do not want to go into the private. See, Trisha heard me say I never said that. This is why you have witnesses on the call.
That's what I heard, my dear.
Well, Trisha, what did we say?
I didn't hear that.
Well, Trisha says we didn't hear that.
He didn't say that he was there.
Thank you. Okay, there's an independent person. So it's not my word versus your word. There is a third party right there. And this is why it's important to have a third party on the phone call. Welcome. Welcome.
You have a chip on your shoulder. I don't understand what your venom is about.
How's UCLA? You telling Barbie you telling Selena Jackson everything? How's Selena Jackson doing? No, this ain't Danny DeHeck.
How are you?
This isn't Danny DeHeck, and don't you dare talk to me about that guy.
How is your country doing? But it is Danny DeHeck.
No, it isn't.
My father's the U.S. Marshal, and I had him look you up. Danny DeHeck, how are you?
Then your father does not know how to look up people. Your father.
All your venom is unnecessary. If you want to join the company, just join. You already have coins. Why are you thinking about making money?
Your coin does.
Why are you so angry?
Your coin has no value. I'm stating my opinion. There was no advertisement at the game.
Then why do you have them?
So why do you allow stacking? Since we want to talk about the company, why do you allow stacking? Oh, she went quiet. Amazing.
She's not stacking. You're excusing people with just tools.
There is a gentleman. I have his Bitcoin wallet. I have his Bitcoin wallet, and I will trace the money back. I have the Bitcoin wallet.
Danny the Heck, I know this is your MO. This is what.
Well, apparently you never heard of Danny the Heck because you can tell the voice is totally different.
GGC company must be doing well because there's so many coins out there that are trying to get off the ground, and you're not messing with them, and there's a reason.
No, I actually go after every scam that possible.
It's Christmas season. You should be with your significant other, but instead you're here.
No, I'm actually with. They're having a great time laughing because they're also a crypto trader.
You say that right. He must be very bored to bring me in this channel, which I didn't know how I got here. So he brought me in. I don't know how he got my number.
She's been trying to leave the channel for the last 60 minutes.
Danny B has infiltrated this group because he's broken in so many times. He's crashed the Zoom call. He's obsessed with Dr. Fletcher. Obsessed. It's very weird. I don't know if you like him or if you want to be him or you don't have a life of your own and you don't have any woman in your life. I don't know why you
see how we go to personal slings? Canada, see how we go to personal slinging?
I didn't call you a name. It's called ad hominem. I did not attack your person.
Oh, you're saying I don't have a wife, a girlfriend. That's personal sling.
But you don't.
Why don't we talk about the program? Why don't we talk about the program?
I have not refuted. But we already spoke about it.
Yeah, the program has no backing. You're accepting money. There's an IRS audit.
No, there isn't. The IRS has nothing to do with crypto.
Yes, it does. Your promoter is gonna get an audit. $10,000 deposit.
They are not. Okay, well, go and get it.
It's already been triggered. Canada. Let's ask Mr. Canada. He worked in the banking industry.
We will wait for it to happen. We will wait, sir.
Mr. Canada, I have a question for you. Since you were a former banker, if a
this whole thing is just content for your website.
I don't have a website.
This is content. Okay, all right, Daddy.
I don't have a website. Go to DHack right now and see if I'm live. If you think that's me. Come on. Go. You apparently know the
YouTuber. This is what you do. You attack cryptocurrency companies or various companies that you feel are worth your time.
I know you changed your profile. You changing your profile because I found you? You changing your profile because you were found? How's UCLL Health?
You can find
UCLL Health, right? You're a nurse. You're a nurse at UCLA. Yes, I know your real job. Do you want me to say your real job on the internet? You want me to say your real job on the call?
Post it. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't worry, your job will get a recording of the phone call later.
No.
Go.
Don't back up now.
I have the LinkedIn profile. I saved. I sent you a message, and you actually promoted it to me. Go look at your LinkedIn messages and who you sent the message to.
My friend, I haven't been on LinkedIn for 10 years. So you probably have information from 10, 20 years ago. That's what's funny. So go ahead, post it. I don't care. There's no fear over here. I have nothing to hide. I have a clean record. I have nothing to hide.
Till you get busted in this thing.
It's you that's hiding.
How am I hiding?
Dump our coins if you don't want it.
I will.
I don't see your face.
I made 50 accounts already. I made 50 accounts.
I don't see your. Make 50 more. Make 50 more.
So you just admit that you can make multiple accounts. There's no KYC, and it can't.
I didn't admit anything. I'm being sarcastic because you're saying I made 50. Okay, make 50 more. I'm being sarcastic. Make 50 more. Make 1,000.
So if I can make 50 accounts, what's the value of your coin?
Then why do you care so much?
Because you shouldn't defraud people.
You're spending. Who's being defrauded? You have a free account, sir. What money have you spent? What money have you spent?
You're defrauding people. How about you're having people send money by Cash App? You're sending money by Cash App, huh? Cash Apps are being reported.
Why?
Your VP manager is being reported.
why are you attacking people that of their free will join the company? Nobody put a gun to their head. If you want to talk to someone, be a man and go talk to Robert.
So I have a question. Why did you change your profile picture? Why did you change your profile picture?
I didn't change my profile.
Yes, you did.
You changed your name.
No, you changed yours. You had a picture up.
Danny, stop.
Who's Danny?
Go back to your wife. Go back to your wife.
Who is Danny? You're talking to a ghost, because I don't know who Danny is. Can you not read?
There's no Bill here. Bill is the alias.
Bill is me.
Bill is the alias.
Go watch Danny the Heck's voice and tell me that's the same voice.
Bill, what's your last name?
Shelton.
Can you spell that for me, please?
Shelton.
So your first name is Barry?
Bill. Clean the earwax out of your ears.
So you're the one that's calling everybody unsolicited, harassing them, right?
I am not. I am part of the group. I'm allowed to call anybody in this phone call.
No, sir. You are the one. Several of my members said that they got a number from you. I think it's 858 area code. You've been calling several people, harassing them. That's what they tell me. This guy keeps calling me. He's sending me texts. He's sending me voice messages. They have voice recordings of you with your number. You're harassing people, sir.
Giving people information is not harassing people.
Sir, if someone tells you to stop calling and you call again the next day, you're harassing. That's unsolicited.
So you calling and spamming me, that's unsolicited too. You want to play that game?
Sir, this is no. See, now you're being defensive. That's why.
Well, no. You're spamming me with Telegram. Join this chat and your Facebook posts and everything like that. So that's unsolicited. So you want to play that game?
Sir, who's spamming you?
You.
What are you talking about?
You.
I spam you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now you're lying.
How's Megan Lynch doing?
I think you got caught, Barry.
How's Megan Lynch doing?
Barry Bill Shelton, the YouTuber with no life. Okay.
Go back to spying.